Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Thursday. Glad you're with us tonight. We have a special show for you. 3 hours live from Los Angeles and incredible jewelry on the way. It is a night to celebrate all the best in gems. We have some super exotics. I don't know if we could top last night, but maybe, just maybe we might, because we do have, how about a trapiche? Last night it was about a ruby. We have a very large emerald that is that trapiche variety tonight for you, including, there's also a Padparadscha here. It's a sapphire that is GIA certified, and we haven't seen many of those. We've seen even sapphires that are certified, but usually by AGL or EGL. We actually have a GIA certified Padparadscha, so rarest of the sapphire variety is here. And also we have wheels, great discounts on wheels tonight for you. Amazing top of the hours if you're a morganite lover, a blue wing Tanzanite lover. How about just diamonds straight up? We got great pieces for one and all. And if you really like the exotics, you may actually think about one of our more exotics that we bring to you, which is actually corner ruping. And we've got a 3-stone variety for you that is that stunning blue and green, best of the best material, so beautiful, so bright, and they go all the way across the hand in a band that has a few extra fancy diamonds added in. So lots to get to tonight, big top of the hours. You know, we've got some of our designer pieces as well that are platinum and 18 karat gold. We're going to see a few of those tonight. So that is going to be a lot of fun. We've been seeing a new array of designer jewelry here for the last few days, and that will continue throughout the weekend that we've got planned for you. So tonight and Saturday and Sunday, but this is going to be a really big night to shop and save. Of course, it is mostly one of a kinds, as we always like to do. So that's really giving you that super unique, super rare, super specialty material that we love. But that is why you want to dial in really early, because we have pieces that are just dream-like material. So huge values, amazing opportunities. So let's get started. Also, Carolyn M was asking, it looks like, for some yellow diamond drop earrings. I've got 2 varieties to show you, Carolyn. So whenever you're ready, give me a call. That's the phone number there, and we'll help you out. We'll put those up for you. So lots to get to, but we're going to start actually with a yellow diamond, but in a ring. And it's a new one. And the last time I had something in a very important cut, remember the emerald cut the other day that we had a really beautiful 71 pointer in an emerald cut? I've actually got another rare variety in a cut for you here tonight, but it's actually a marquise cut. So this is really, really fabulous, very different, very unique. Let's take a look at it and show you what it's all about. So this is going to be our big time stone here. It's a 53 pointer. It's item number 112-2173, and you've never seen anything quite like it here before. That really kind of new, updated, fresh style for you that is going to bring you a 53-point marquise cut, so over a ½ carat there, and lovely color, which is why we've added 18 karat gold. We felt like the 18 karat gold added a little more of a match to the deep saturation of the yellow diamond. So you've got a really good sweep of gold around it. That's going to be in the 18 karat yellow, plus you have the few extra accent diamonds there, 4 points in the white diamonds as well. And it is going to be, you can see, a beautifully curved mirror finish band of gold. It's got some great weight to it. So a nice feel, a nice size, and we have got to make it a really nice price tag as well. And that's what we do all night long. So get ready to celebrate with us. So whatever it is you fall in love with, we're going to make sure it's a big, big value. I love this even idea as a pinky ring, perhaps. Really kind of a fun, chic way if you're looking to, you know, really embrace that trend we're seeing oh so much right now, which is just really layering on rings, as many as you possibly can, to give you that effect across the hand, which is really cool. So that's really what you get to do here, perhaps, although it's kind of a sweeping by pastel, so you could wear it anywhere you want. I do want to point out it's finished on the inside. It's almost like a little heart-shaped cutout, it could be, right there on the inside of the back. And then you see, actually, your carat weights are very nicely and conveniently embossed in and hallmarked into the band. So that actually says 53 points in the center and 4 points in the diamond. So you've got a little refresher course. If you struggle to remember the carat weights on your diamond, you won't hear, because it's all inside that band. So here's what we'll do on the value. It's going to be a one only, as you know. We've got an over ½ carat. It's really one of those unusual sizes. We don't see a lot of our yellow diamonds in this size. So I think that there's going to be a significant amount of callers and lovers of jewelry that are waiting for something like this, right? And we start off the show with some of our biggest values. You know, I want to welcome you into our Thursday by showing you what exactly you can expect the night on through. And here's what it looks like on, because it's not a small ring, but I think really in that size category that's going to be wearable for one and all. So that's really special and important as well. And you see that there. So really good look. Now this is really almost like we're going to have the debate here that we have in pear-shaped stones a lot of times, where it's almost like, do you want to wear it with the point up or the point down? Because there's really a directional kind of feel to it. And you see this sweep of gold around it. So huge value, however you want to wear it. I'll go ahead and flip it around for you so you can see it the other way in case that is your preference there. But it's a really, really good look. You can see that, how stunning that is. And that's a good size diamond, but the way it's in enveloped in the gold, it's hard to even tell if it's, it almost looks, because the gold is wrapping around it, it ends up giving the visual and the illusion like it's a much bigger than 53-point stone. So keep that in mind. Remember, you're getting the 18 karat gold, which is really nice as well. Let me just flip it around for you, show you the other direction here, and then we're going to get you a great value. It's supposed to be $23.99, but that's kind of, what we do here. That's pretty too, kind of giving you that point away from the hand there if you like to do it that way. So it just gives you another variety, another look there, but we're going to make it really, really affordable. So that's my vow to you and always the promise. So call in early. Remember, we had fights the other day on a 71 pointer. It was an emerald cut, very unique, very rare, very specialty. Well, this is going to go out in a hurry as well, because instead of $23.99, putting a much better value together for you so you can take advantage, save a bunch doing it. Great stone. I don't have, usually we bring you nothing but VS, so I love that. And you know what we're going to do here? I love that color. And see how it's really wrapped? You can see how the gold is, I mentioned envelop, that word envelop, but it really is almost kind of curving over. So it's acting as a really good, not that diamonds have any, need for protection because it's so durable, but you have that really cool look that it creates with it on the hand, and then also really, we're ready for everyday wear because of the way that that gold is going to wrap almost up and over, acting as a barrier over that stone in a way. So really securely set, not $2,000. Let's try this early. We got a big Thursday night. We got a big debut on everything you see. I'm going to make this real affordable. How about only, I was doing $1,500, $1,499, thinking that would be a great plan. Let's make it $999 instead. And that way, no doubt that's going to fly on out of here. We'll give it 30 seconds. And then we've got opals in parade. We've got an opal pendant, we've got an opal ring for you, and then we've even got some big platinum pieces in opal. Those will be the new pieces that you've never seen before, the designer styles that we love to show you here lately. So we'll get you a few of those options, and then anything that you'd like to request, please feel free to do so. We'd love to get your requests in here, whatever it is you're thinking about or hoping for, or you don't just need to sit back and hope. You can call in and tell us what to do, right? Tell us what you want to see. We love that. So let's get to it. We've got this one, and sounds like going out, so means it's time for a little opal party here. We've got a really special opal pendant to start with. It's item number 112-2000. So here we are next, and call me on that 53 pointer, although it may be going for an over half carat Marquise cut. It is gone. Congratulations. Take a look at this one. Round opal. Now, again, more of that bright, almost like a pastel blue base, and then all the colors beyond it, and 2000 is the item number here. It's almost like a tulip upside down because you have the bail in diamonds, and that is going to be a really pretty look. Carat 09 on this opal, so still being over a carat in size, which is lovely. And then you have the diamonds that really wrap around the top portion there. That's going to be pave. Diamond weight there is 14 points. Loving seeing that one, and we are going to send it on out in a hurry. So come on in. You know the values are going to be tremendous tonight. They always are. We really bring it. I love that this straight on view is giving you the most red. That's something we don't talk about with opals. The play of color is one thing, the pattern's another. And there's always going to be that really specialty nature of play of color. What defines it is really that ability to move and show different colors. This is giving you rainbows all the way through. It's every color of the rainbow. That's ideal in opal. But here's the other thing about this stone. When you see it straight on, because that is the angle out of most of the time people are going to see it, right? When it's on your neckline. When you see it straight on, that's when you get the most red. So see how I'm moving it from one side to another. There's a little bit of, movement side to side there. You're getting the most red when it's straight on. So I think that's another valuable aspect we should look at when it comes to opals. And it's a one only. We've got it in the yellow gold. You can change that. Here it is on the hand, so you can see the size and the measurement. Then we'll show it to you on the neckline as well. And we're going to get it a great home. So this is going to be quick to go. And of course, the opal only gets better as you're in a more typical or normal light here. There's your little over 1 inch top to bottom. I'll just call it an inch. I think that's fair. Inch in length. Of course, choose your favorite gold color. If you like the yellow, it's ready to go. And then we'll show it to you on the neckline as well, so you can get an idea of what that's all about. Oh, now there's the view, right? Now we're seeing it a little bit, in a darker light here, and now you can really see, right? And almost like I'm in the sherbet color, and it's like, okay, I'm seeing a lot of orange and reds. It's almost like it's a chameleon in that it's almost picking up mostly what you're wearing. So really beautiful there. I just love that round. That's a good size. You can see how a carat 09 looks and plays a lot larger than that. You can really see that stunning color come through now that I'm in a little darker light here. So you see more true to life color like you would when you see it in person. So are you ready for this? We got one only. Let's go back to our wheel. I'll take it right back down up close for you, and we're going to make this an easy deal. And how how about the $2,000 $19.99 piece is going to go a whole lot lower than that. Just pick up the phone and dial in. We don't want you to miss out on one of a kinds because you're a little tardy on the lines here. Come on in. We'll help you out. We're going to make that only $999. That's it. So a fabulous idea. And then we do have a ring that's going to be truly more of the blues and the greens, but we do have a ring in black opal coming up. And then I think it's going to be after that really large opals, really a little bit more pricey pieces. And who got that yellow diamond to start us off, Jess? Miss R? Thank you, Miss R. Enjoy. So 20 seconds remaining on this one. We'll see who's got it. I mean, that is a luxury opal. I love them. We see yellows. Yellows are really, really rare, super valuable, and really special. Okay, so black opals next in a ring. FYI, heads up, you can change the gold. You're not seeing a lot of gold here in this case, but you can change it if you want to. I still want you to have perfection in the gold match that you want. Now, here is my most affordable opal ring of the day. And we do have some other ones that are big time coming up, okay? This is a beautiful pattern. It's got a bluey purple base. 112-1565 is the item number here. It's a carat 66 on the black opal. It is an oval opal. And it is also 34 points in the stacks of diamonds. 3 stacks on each side. Staircase design there. And thank you, our opal pendant's gone. Now for the ring, which is going to be, I'll have rings and pendants to come, but they're a whole different price range than what we've been offering so far. So here's the deal on this one. A really fabulous rose gold setting. But listen, I'm not a fan of the rose gold as much. I think generally we all, if you were to poll jewelry lovers across the world, generally you fall into the yellow gold or the white gold camp, right? You're either team white gold or team yellow gold, right? And rose gold is not nearly probably as loved overall. But here's the deal. We're going to change it for you. So please try to ignore the rose gold if you're like me and it's not your perfect pick or not your favorite in the world. Out of the 3, it ranks a bronze medal for me. And, you know, that's how it works for me. So if that's okay for you, if you're going, okay, I like the rose gold, great, we can do it, get it sized and shipped. If you want it changed, please advise that we can go ahead and do that for you. So it's not going to be, here's the best part, it's not even $9.99 for this gorgeous opal, and it's got a little bit of that red golden glow that goes through it. It's almost like a beautiful beam that's going all the way across that stone, or almost like we're looking at the world from a distance away, like the globe, and you're seeing that beautiful pattern of the blues and the greens, the land and the water, but then it's like the sun is beaming down, and as it moves, you're getting a little bit of that sun-kissed glow that's happening all across, right? So a beautiful as the world turns kind of idea. And here's what it looks like on the hand. $24.99 original price on this one. It is going to be a lot more affordable than that. That's what it looks like from a distance away right there. So it's got a good size to it, and you're not missing, you know, again, carat 66 is ending up looking like a 3-carat stone if it were something else, certainly. And then you've got, sorry guys, everything's a little large here, but look at how beautiful that is, right? As you just sit it up there, really good look. And it's only going to be $888 instead. So huge value right away. And if you have anything in, you know, any, really aspiration own those really rich blue greens out of Australia's Lightning Ridge, that's the way to do it. That's the way to go. So huge value there at $888. We're going to take one last look at it, give that 30 seconds, and then that'll be on its way. How can they not? With values like this, they have nowhere to go but leave us and go out to our collectors out there, the TVON Thursday family. So big wheels coming up. We've got all kinds of assorted pieces and wheels tonight for you that are very, very special. And requests welcome at all times, any moment. Give us a call whenever the mood strikes, and we'll help you out with all the pieces that you want to see and that you'd love to see. And that even if it's a piece that maybe you missed out on Wednesday or Monday or over the weekend or a month ago or a year ago and you want to check and see if it's available, we'll help you with that. All right, coming up, I do have an Indicolite, and this is rare. We obviously don't see too many because it takes a really, really special stone to be that true. Look at this. Oh, it's true blue Indicolite. So we love that. That's coming up on the way. Haven't seen one in a long time in a ring. So that'll be here for you. We have some platinum and 18 karat gold freeform opals as well, pendants and rings for you. That Padparadscha is going to be coming up shortly because it's really well priced, and it's a GIE certified stone, as I mentioned at the top of the show, if you're with me. And then we have a really, really special look here. So let's get to it. We've got the Indicolite coming your way, and it's a beautiful designer style that's got a little crisscross action in two-tone metal here. And that's, I said metal. Notice I didn't say two-tone gold because it's actually not going to be all gold. This actually is a platinum piece at the base in the band, and then that crisscross X design is the 18 karat solid yellow gold. So 112-2096 is your item number here, and it's going to stay as is, which is platinum and yellow gold. And you have this beautiful look, which we see oftentimes in designer diamond bands, where we see this whole crisscrossing theme. Now, Obviously, there's a designer that's well known for incorporating this kind of crisscross action into their bands, into their jewelry, into their looks. They have become iconic diamond bands where they put little dots of diamonds and then they have the little crisscrosses in between it. This is very, very special because you're getting that same designer theme and that designer style and that designer look, but here it's happening around an Indicolite stone that is very large. Indicolite, of course, being the more blue of the tourmalines. It's really, instead of being a sapphire blue or a topaz blue, for example, it's a little more specific than that. It's going to be that fabulous, really blue-green teal. Think of like a peacock feather, kind of that iridescent blue-green teal you have in a peacock tone. That's what you're getting here. Let's take a look at it and give you a carat weight of 383 on the cushion cut, and that's going to be a nice size. Then you get the diamond weight at 10 points here. So really keeping it very simple and straightforward on the diamond weight, but still making that bold design really come to life here with the crisscross, which is, notice, not set into the band. It's actually up and over. So really separately cast sections here, really building on top of a very wide, heavier platinum band. And yeah, we have seen more platinum this week alone than we have really in our history here. So it's been an exciting time for our really, you know, if you're an opulent metal lover and you really like going that extra step up, well, this is a good time to be watching with these designer pieces coming through, especially at the values they are, because yeah, you should be spending a lot more for a platinum and 18 karat gold piece. You're not. These are some of our best values here. And we're going to make this incredibly clean stone. And that's another thing we have to point out here, because tourmaline is type 3 and it's supposed to have a lot of inclusions, and this one just does not. And then we'll show it to you on the hand. It does have a $39.99 price tag. We're going to take it a lot lower than that. We love these huge, again, just one-of-a-kind blowouts we do here. It is, this designer is just really, really well known for these two-tone elements, as you see there, with the two-tone being, you know, platinum always being a white metal as it is, and then you've got the yellow gold overlaid on top. Very pretty. I love that it's simple, but really unique, right? There's that, you know, it's kind of tough to walk both of those lines and really have something that works where it's simple but still special. And that is what I think, you know, really sings about this piece individually here. Really, really well done. And it's going to be a huge value. We're not even doing $19.99. There's your half off. $2,000 of savings right here, right now. Going a lot lower if you like this one of a kind. Most of what I'm going to show you throughout the show is one of a kind jewelry. Do keep that in mind. So you want to dial in early, especially when it's not even going to be $19.99 or $18.88 or $17.77. We got your value that's happening right now, and then it's going even lower. We're going to make it $16.99 to the very first caller who would like to own that very, very special Indicolite tourmaline, and it is a beauty. Don't see many, that's for sure. We have very, very few in our TVON inventory. We also have, again, that's my only one tonight, by the way, so if you're wondering if there's going to be another designer style with that gem, that rare, rare blue tourmaline, well, no, there is not. That is it for tonight and for this kind of designer mini-series event we're doing here, where every day and night. So it started on Monday and there were about 6 pieces, and then yesterday we had about 8 pieces, and then tonight we've got about 10 pieces here for you that are all happening in the show. And then over the weekend we're going to see even more. Thank you. The Indicolite is gone. Now I do want to show you another opal. This is still a black opal, but it's going to look vastly different, oh my goodness, than what we've even seen already tonight. Wow. So not a blue base, not just blues and greens, every color and beyond. And if we were, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to just go around and just block a light here because you're going to be amazed. And thank you on the Indicolite, it's gone. 111-7347 is coming up right now. This is stunning. 4 carats 33 in the black opal here. This is a really wild, wild piece here. It's got every color. I just zoom back because it's so large. It's a 4 carat 33. So that's big time. 87 points in diamonds. How about the sweet little bows on either side? We've dressed it up, right? It's almost like I look at it as like, are those little, maybe perhaps, you know, think of the band as pigtails and you've got the bows on the side, right? It takes us to that really feminine, really girly design we love. So it's a 4 carat 33 opal. It's a big one. Obviously that's going to look, if it's double, looks 9 carats. Then you've got the big diamond weight at 87 points, including your perfect pave bows, and you've got the bigger halo around it. Now, there is still a dose of really bright neon that you're getting here with the blues that you're seeing and the purples that are coming through. But what I love is no matter what side, angle, any viewpoint you see, it's color all the way through. It is the rainbow explosion is what this is. It is truly like, think deconstructed, solid rainbow everywhere. Oh, this one stays in the white gold. And I'm going to try to darken a light here really quickly. And yes, that's just me blocking one of the lights with my hand here best I can. And do you see how the color shifts? It gets even better. Well, this is, again, what we're always talking about. I know you get tired of hearing it, but it's really, I can't show you real life until it's in your hands in real life. But all the color that you're seeing gets even better when you have a little less light. And again, this is about as bright a light environment as you can get. So we love it. It's got a huge blowout. It was a $59.99 piece, and no telling, like we're surprised when you've got an opal with that much color. You know, usually in the bigger sizes, especially in the black opals, we've already seen them examples tonight where you get mostly blues and greens. This is really a black opal that's giving you every color of the rainbow. It's not the crystal opal that's transparent or translucent where you're seeing through it. It's still a black opal. They don't always have that deep dark base color. In this case, you're seeing it's a lighter base almost. I mean, again, there's really almost no base color because it's entirely rainbows all the way through. I love those aqua tones. It looks like little Paraibas are bubbling to the surface of the colors there. And it's also not $59.99 because if we're going to sell jewelry like we've been doing here, and we're going to keep this going for, you know, 3 whole hours, and we've been going boom, 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 these one-of-a-kinds are going, we need to keep the values really, really strong. And that's what we're doing all night long. So all you have to do is dial in. You see how we've had so many people on each item that has been sold. There have been people missing out every single time. That's because the first caller is getting rewarded with the opportunity. So never hesitate to dial in really, really early. You know, I mean, usually that reaction we have to jewelry as ladies who love jewelry is immediate. When you love it, you know it, it's instant. You shouldn't ever have to, I tell you all the time, you should never have to talk yourself into a piece of jewelry. If you're finding yourself talking yourself into it or having to think about it or justify it, that's not the piece you should own. The pieces you should own are the pieces you immediately know. You had that visceral reaction. It's immediate, it's emotional, you got to have it. That's what this is here. If you've got that reaction, that's why you want to call, so you can be a part of these one-of-a-kinds before somebody else who's having the same reaction is dialing in first before you are. So this is going to be a good one. It's our black opal and white gold. We'll blow it out for under $2,000. So from 6 to 2, and I'm not done. It's not even $19.99 or $1,899. There's only one. It's a beautiful piece. I got to show it on the hand here so you can really take in the size. And this is through and through color. So if we look at the back, and I mean, I know we're going to go at $1,899. I'll make it even better. We'll make it $1,888. And there's your go with everything ring, because I hear it all the time. People tell me, I want to have one of every color of stone, but it's not in the budget. What do I do? You get an opal. But yeah, it's going to require a really, really good top quality, top notch opal. That's for sure. This is perhaps that one that you've been waiting on there. So it's $1,888. We'll see who's got it. I know we have 2 callers on the line already thinking about it. Look at all those colors, and I'll actually flip it around because this is the angle we saw it from before. Let's take a look at it from this angle, and there is just amazing how those neons come through out of seemingly nowhere, and then look at the inside. So you get just as much color. That's through and through. Remember, we don't offer doublets or triplets. It's all natural opal. Normally when you see color like this, it's got a little bit of help. It's had a little bit of a almost enhancement to it, or a layer kind of set within it or set around it. Not here. Natural through and through color. 20 seconds remaining. We'll see who's got it. Fabulous piece of jewelry there, and I love the bows on the side that almost act as a little side detail anchor. You know, it's almost like a little bookend to keep it really centered up on the hand for you. But that's a one only at $1,888. I know we've been opal heavy here, but we've got just a few really good ones here to show you in these couple of days here. It makes sense because it is October, so you know it is one of the birthstones we celebrate this month. And that's nice always. So Carolyn, reminder, we have some yellow diamond drop earrings for you, Carolyn, if you're interested. If you're out there, Carolyn, yellow diamonds, I got 2 pairs for you. I want to bring you one of my favorite rings. And obviously, I like different stuff. So, I mean, I think that's just a function of being around jewelry a lot. You kind of get the classics early on, and then if you're not done, you want to branch out to something that looks different from what everyone else has. So for some of you, it's just going to be too wild. For others of us, we're going, yes, gimme, gimme, gimme. That's amazing, right? It's 3 different blue zircons together, blue, pink, and yellow. So you get very diamond-like kind of properties here. It's 111, 91, 53. That is the item number here. And really, we take a 3-stone. Usually, if I say the words 3-stone ring, everyone envisions 3 stones all the same size set across in a band by themselves. This is a way to really update a 3-stone style, give you something different because it has 3 stones, different cuts, different colors, but all in the same fam. This is going to be 111, 91, 53, and it's 556. Total weight. We didn't break it down here. We just put pear shape, oval, round together, added them up for their individual carat weights, and gave you a special moment here. Each individual stone is surrounded by a halo. You put those together, and it creates this bouquet of stones on your hand. It's in the white, the yellow, or the rose. We're even going to change gold on this one. That's a little amazing. I love it in the white gold. I think the way that split shank wraps up and anchors those three stones in beautiful formation. There's so much sense, and in a way it's weird because there's symmetry to it, right? Even though you have an oval on one side and a pear shape on the other and a round, anchoring the three there, it's like there's a symmetry about it that makes it so custom and designer. Because think about it, where else in the jewelry world or the jewelry universe are you going to find something like this? It really does look like that custom piece that you had commissioned a designer, or better yet, an artist first. A lot of times you have to work with an artist first because not all designers are artists, right? And so you have to work with usually multiple people. When you're doing a custom design, you have to work with different people, and sometimes it takes an artist to do a sketch, and then you've got to take it to, you know, a metal worker, a gold worker, a jeweler who can make the casting for it. This is really that look, but all done for you, and that's what we are. Being our own manufacturers, we really are that custom jeweler for you, and you never have to get out of your PJs. You sit back, relax, turn on the TV, and boom, the custom jewelry comes to you, and we save you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars while we do that. That's a huge opportunity. So 3 zircons, all natural from the earth zircons. We're not talking zirconias here. These are zircons. They actually date the earth. They go way, way back. They're really, really important stones. You get the 556. Did I mention the diamond weight? No, I did not. 60 points in diamonds as well. So a lot of diamond weight going along with these stones to anchor every one of them, surround them all beautifully. Take a look at this. We're going to show you what it looks like on the hand. So if you're curious because you're going, I don't know about this design, I don't have anything like that, that's part of the beauty and the point of it, is that it's going to be that unique piece that nobody else has anything quite like in the world, and that's the beauty of it. I'm going to flip it around because actually I think that the 2 sitting up top is kind of your front face, or your kind of right side up kind of look here, but it's really how you want to wear it. It's a really special look, and yet we're going to blow it out right now. Quick and easy deal. It came from $49.99, then it went to $29.99. There's a big drop already. It went to $19.99. Then here's the deal. It's a specialty piece. It's unique, as we know. We've got only the one. I want you to call early, because if you break this down, there is no way you're custom making even the band. If I would just turn this around and boom, sell you a band that looks like that, the price tag for this band would be more than the price tag I'm offering for what you're getting here, which is 5.5 carats plus in zircons, and your entire collection in one place, and 60 points in diamonds, and that is because it's not even $999. I wish we had a few, because I know we have couture collectors out there that love unique pieces, that want to branch out to something they don't have. You will love this if you do. It's $888, so you also cannot top that value. $888 gets it to one caller. I would just, again, we're offering to do it in a different gold color if you'd like, but I'm seriously thinking you leave it in the white gold, because it's just that perfect, clean palette and beautiful backdrop for those 3 stones. And the color of those gems, each and every one, they work together so beautifully. You have that bright turquoisey blue, like a Caribbean blue, and then you've got that really stunning, that rosy, deep magenta pink. It's like a raspberry pink you have, and then that yellow, which looks very much like the really, really opulent yellow diamonds we would see, and you're getting everything for $888. So huge value there, Padparadscha to come. And then we have a quick little wheel to show you as well. That corner ruping 3 stone is fantastic. It really does look like you have Paraibas. Listen, Paraibas are through the roof. It's crazy. Every day I show up here, Paraibas have gone up again. It's like crazy. And we try, look at this. Look at those bright, bright greens. Those are some of the greenest we've ever had in corner rupings. That's a stone that's even rarer than Paraiba, but a similar visual in the neons it has, that's coming up. So stick around. Big yellow diamond is here. So how do you feel about this? It's a Thursday night, and you guys are probably thinking, well, I'll wait till Saturday or Sunday to really see the big values and really see the big high-end museum pieces come out to play. I have got our largest yellow diamond, well, 3rd largest we have overall. The 251 was here last night. There's one 3-carat stone that we've kind of shown. There's a 251 that's got pink diamonds. And then we wanted to bring you something really, really lavish. I have a 2-carat. This is going to fulfill a dream tonight, because there's a 2-carat 01 VS yellow diamond right there. That's a large ring. When you can see it from all the way across the room like you can, that's a very large ring. That ring is coming up here, and that's happening tonight at the value we've never seen on a 2-carat before, with this much diamond weight. We've had a couple of simpler styles where we do a 2-carat in the middle with only 10, 20, 15 points in diamonds. There's something very different happening tonight with this 2-carat, because it's going to give you 3.5 carats total weight in diamonds. So we love it. It's really, really important. It's really, really good. It's a strong, gorgeous color. It's a VS quality. That's happening. So if you just happen to be thinking about, or maybe you're thinking in, you know, October later, November later, December later, you're thinking about investing into a 2-carat yellow, tonight might be that night. So get ready, because we've got a 2-carat that is reduced like never before. So that's happening on this Thursday. No reason or no need to wait till the weekend, okay? So that's going to be happening tonight. A lot more on the way. Let's show you our classic diamond band. I saw a gal wearing this the other day. She's, you know, a friend on social media, and I saw her, you know, just literally just living life. And I just looked, you know, I was looking at her jewelry, and she's wearing this ring. And I thought, oh, that's great, because this is the ring that has been such an icon here, but rarely seen. And that's because it's the double row princess cut ring. So it gives you all the stacked look without having to stack. So that's going to be coming up in this show. And if you are a lover of princess cuts, that really high-end regal cutting style, well, we have that for you. Plus morganite, plus a lot of high-end museum. Oh, and there's one more thing to mention. Not to scare anybody away, but the other day I had a 1-carat diamond. We sold it within moments. Why? Because the 1-carat diamond, pink diamond, certified, was sold at a teeny tiny little price. So I do have another one here tonight. It's my personal favorite, now remaining in the inventory. It's not just a 1-carat, it's the largest one we have overall. It's a 1-carat 09. It's the largest pink diamond we have. You could go to jewelry stores all across the world, you'd be hard-pressed to find a pink diamond larger than this that's natural. Now, there's a couple other things here. GIA certified, yes. Gorgeous pink saturation, yes. All natural, mentioned that, but let me say it again. Yes, 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 natural stone. But it also happens to have, this is the no compromise diamond. This is the one that you don't have to compromise one iota. You know why? It's a VS2. We have hardly ever seen a plain old regular 1-carat white diamond that has a VS2 quality with one of these. And this is the day we're selling it out the door. Why? Because just what I did the other day, I took one that basically didn't have, remember that one did not have the all the information that this one had. It didn't go as in depth on the clarity grading and such. And it was that, remember, it's listed as a brown pink. This is actually listed as just purely pink. It is a VS2 stone. It is our largest, and I know that may sound silly to go, well, is it really a difference between a 101 or a 102 and a 109? Yes, it is. That's a difference, because we're talking about natural pink diamond material, but also it's going to come down to a price I cannot even believe. So just putting it out there, if you've seen it already at $79,999 here on our show, get ready. There's a vastly different price tag. And this is not a matter of, well, were we marking it up from the beginning because it's rare? FYI, that's usually how the world works, right? If there's no inventory in the automobile world, right? The inventory that does exist goes up in price. When there's something scarce, it certainly applies to gemstones across the board. When there's something scarce, the price tag goes up. We know that. That's why rare stones are really expensive. This is one of the rarest out there. They're getting more rare by the day. So what we're doing is, again, we cannot, I said this the other day with our 102, we can't have it sit here forever. It can't just reside in our vault forever. It deserves a great collector's home. It deserves a hand to sit on every day. Maybe that's your hand. Maybe you've been waiting for this collectible, or I'm not going to judge. If you want to buy it to resell it because you know how much the pink diamond world is right now, and you know how much this stone is actually worth, well, then that's a great idea as well. Because what I'm doing is knocking this down in the price tag. So it's 1114880. I'm going to show you the cert really quickly. It is the 109 18-karat bridge, by the way. So there's rose gold, there's white gold, and that's a very heavy gold weight with a lot of side diamonds as well. So just wanted to show it here early, just in case we've got one of our, bona fide collectors out there, or somebody who would like to be a bona fide collector. This will do the trick. There's only one piece you would need to have in your inventory or your own personal collection to be a collector through and through, and this is it. 109 VS2. It also is a 159 diamond weight. That is the bridge. It's just all custom modified for this 109 pink. So you can see 4 rows in total and diamonds down the sides. The rose gold is just going to be the setting of that center. And then you've got that beautiful white gold around. It stays as is. Let's show you the cert here and pop that in for a look, because it's going to be our oval brilliant stone. It's also a 5.6 by 8.1 millimeter oval. That's huge. It is also a 109. The word faint is not listed here. Most of my pink diamonds that I've had of even 40 points and 50 points and 20 points have said faint. This is a light pink, very light pink, and it's going to be natural color VS2 and no fluorescence, GIA inscribed, very few inclusions. This is your up close. So if you had the stone, basically if it was this large, you could see the front and the back. Back, there's hardly anything, right? Just something along the edge there near the girdle. You've got a couple of inclusions here. This is just mapping out those imperfections. Obviously, when it's in the VS category here, as it is, that is an exceedingly strong clarity on a pink diamond. diamond or any diamond. So if you'd like it, $79,999, like I said, is where it's been listed for quite some time now. We've had it for several years. I'm going to make sure this is your day to pick it up. Great finishing on the inside, as our bridge mountings of this style always have. And then again, we can always, I'll remind you, you don't have to just, pay it all in one, on one purchase or on one card. If you want to split up the payment and use a couple of different cards, you can do that. That's okay by us, right? Because we realize it's a more significant purchase. It's not just $5,000 or $10,000, but it's what it's worth. And what it's worth compared to what I'm asking is really the difference maker here on this one, and that bridge is outstanding. That two-tone gold is really exactly what this stone is begging for. The gorgeous diamonds around it are amazing. This way it feels and sets, and the weight and the heaviness of that 18 karat is extremely important. But again, just mentioning it up early, if you want it, it's going to be yours for less than half of what it should be, which is $80,000. And there's no way to buy that stone on its own, centered up by itself for $80,000. Well, we're doing a lot better than that here tonight, because again, there comes a time when every piece, no matter how high end and how collectible, there comes a time when it needs to go. So that's tonight. And it will. And when 50% off happens, I'll do the basic math for you. It's $40,000. But we're taking it even lower than that. You're not even paying $40,000 or $39,999. If there is, and we know there are multiple people, I know the last time we had a 1 carat reduced, a lot of you missed out on it. So I would consider this one, because it's a carat 09 and has that clarity grading and that color grading. And because there's no other color mentioned, it's just pink, that is going to really propel it up. That's why it was our most important one we had. That's why it's certainly the largest we have, but it's also that exceedingly important quality. Overall, you don't have to give up one thing on this stone. This stone has it all going. It's everything you want. It's not even $35,000 though. We have taken this to, again, first time. You guys are seeing this for the first time. It's your first chance. I doubt there's going to be a second chance to see it at this reduced price, because again, we have the collectors who understand what we're looking at, what we know going forward. Have we introduced another 1 carat? The 1 carats we have might seem like they pop up all the time because you see them here and there. It's not that we get new ones. We haven't had a new one. We got this little influx several years ago of these 3 important stones, and they've remained until the carat 02 went last week. Now the carat 09 is going to go tonight. It leaves us with one other 1 carat stone. It's a carat 02. It's far more than this. It's triple this price. So this is the way, and it's smaller. Don't get smaller. It's lesser quality. Don't get lesser quality. Get this one here tonight, and don't even pay $35,000 or $34,000. It's only $33,999. So a huge value there. Just want to show it. I hope you don't leave me because you think, listen, I'm not going to have anything else for $34,000, I promise. But that is the one where you're saving so much more than you're spending. When it comes to the rarity of pink diamonds and the way they're going, we were just, again, the Hong Kong show just wrapped up. It's the biggest one. The September Hong Kong show, let me try that again. The September Hong Kong trade show is the largest of the year. It's kind of like the primo best of the best. It's the ultimate worldwide gem and jewelry show. It just wrapped up 2 weeks ago. It really was, again, it was a display of natural fancy color diamonds. And there was, again, that was the big perspective. Everyone was looking for them. Everyone was trying to get them. The prices had gone up from the previous show that was only a month prior. So same vendor, same dealer, same stones. They had gone up that much in just a month's time. That will continue to happen. So if it's really just, again, wise to pick it up, and you can still wear it and enjoy it and love it, and just know that every day, every month, every year that goes by, you know how time flies on by, it's getting more valuable. So your investment really is a smart one, a wise one, and yet it's something that you don't have to tuck away, but you're actually enjoying and wearing on a daily basis, I hope. So that's here. Just wanted to point that out. Now we go to our Padparadscha Sapphire, which is our platinum. This is the brand new one I can't stop talking about, and it's the ultimate in Padparadscha because it's also, wow, first of all, ideal color. This is exactly what you want. I know there's a million different kinds of looks that a Padparadscha can give you, from lighter to darker to different ratios of the pink and the orange, but this is ideal in every way. It's going to be affordable for what this is. So if you're holding back because you're thinking, oh, Padparadscha certified, this is a problem, come on in on the early side. You're going to be very impressed. It's 1122050, and it is our platinum piece of carat 06 in the Padparadscha Sapphire. And then you do have 85 points in diamond weight as well. And it's really pretty. It's lacy. It kind of broadens this 106 and makes it it a lot larger in its look overall, which is lovely. And it's all done in platinum. So more platinum for you. An upgrade on our metal, 85 points is the diamond weight. I'm going to show you the GIA cert. Usually when we have certified sapphires, they're from AGL, which is a great lab in Colombo in Sri Lanka. They're real sapphire experts out there because that's where the best sapphires in the world come from. And so actually we went a step further here though. We went to the GIA and we don't have many GIA certs on colored stones. This one is it. There's your photograph and the seal. Here's your basics here, 106 on the stone, and then your millimeter size 4.6 by 6.7. Then you have the Padparadscha, and we know the Ceylon origin, which is today's Sri Lanka, of course. Best sapphires in the world come from Sri Lanka. And then you've got the orange pink color, transparent, step cut, brilliant, cushion cut. Okay, so here's the deal. And if you are going to say, oh, I saw it's heated, almost every stone you've ever seen, ever purchased in natural gems is heated. Most every single stone is. It's 98% of stones are heated, okay? So that is not a bad thing. You are looking at one of the rarest stones in the entire world. When it gets you that blend naturally of pink and orange. There's a lot of really outside the norm treatments that sometimes happen to make a sapphire a Padparadscha color, and that's when you should be seeing it listed as a Padparadscha color. This is a Padparadscha. It's still a natural stone. Those colors occurred naturally. As most stones do, it gets a little bit of heating to burn off the silk in the sapphires that is so prevalent. So keep that in mind, take a look at it, and more importantly, dial in, because this certified stone is not going to last very long. It's in the platinum, and here it is, as is in the platinum. Let's take a look at it on so you can see the size that it's going to give you here, which is really beautiful, like a gorgeous sunset. And that's where you can see it's somewhere between, like I'm wearing a pretty, bright orange, right? You can see it's not orange. Sometimes the Padparadscha's lean more orange. Usually and more often, they lean more pink. This is that perfect 50-50 blend. It's not a split color. This is not a bicolor sapphire. It's not a Windsor sapphire where it's segmented or zone color. It's all blended beautifully. Think of when you're baking or when you're creating a beautiful recipe and you put different flavors together to harmonize to make a beautiful palette for you to enjoy. That's what this sapphire is about. The blend of the pink and the orange together. I'm going to blow it out. It's at a $79.99 price tag. You get the cert with it, of course. That's what's done for you. There it is. Look at those hot pinks into those gorgeous golden orange colors, and then bigger diamonds throughout. There's a little bit of milgrain, which gives it almost like a little nod to vintage or Art Deco there in the design itself, and we'll just make it easy. And I can honestly tell you, every time I have a Padparadscha, and I know it's few and far between. Some of you guys watch every show we do, every minute, don't miss a moment. And I can't tell you how much we appreciate that because you never want to miss a specialty one of a kind. But when we have, and I know it's seldom, but when there are Padparadscha's, and it's very few and far between, we can go months at a time without having a Padparadscha. But when we do, even without certs and without that perfect blend of color 50-50, they go quickly. Every single one of them. It's just a classic case of not enough stones for a lot of audience. A lot of collectors looking for it, don't have a lot of stones to go around. This is your chance to pick it up. It's not even close to $79. This is with a cert from GIA. You can't get better than that. That really is perfect for, again, knowing what your stone's all about, getting it appraised, putting it on the insurance, all of that, because this is a stone that usually people can't afford. You don't find in jewelry stores because there are no two alike. Jewelry stores have to have a massive inventory in every one of their locations. So jewelry stores don't often carry Padparadscha sapphires. It is that rare to get a stone that looks like this in that size. And you know what? It's not even going to be half of this price at $4,000. We're not doing $39.99 or $3,500. That's automatic. When there's a price tag on a pod that's over a carat, and if it goes anywhere near $4,000, automatic. It's gonna go. Watch this, it gets better. We're gonna make it a super deal here, and it's only $2,999 on that one, and that'll be it. First caller, that's it. It's our only one of the night here, and it's really specialty, beautiful, different, bold, all the things in one stone that you could ever ask for or want for, and yet it's going to be only $29.99 and you get the cert. So fabulous opportunity there, and then we're going to do something wild for you. Something coming up in Padparadscha and Tanzanite and Mandarin and Opals, but we've got something cool coming up in turquoise with yellow diamonds and white diamonds. A stone that I'm going to ask you right now, do you have a turquoise? Because if the answer is no, I'm going to ask you to think about this next one. If the answer is yes, I'm going to have you think about this one, because you can never have too much turquoise when it's as wearable as it is. And we're going to show it to you next. And we've got the top of the hour coming up. and we don't have a lot of time in the show, so come on in, $29.99. Oh my goodness, I knew I shouldn't have showed you the pink diamond. You know, as much of a value as that was, I scare people away when we show those museum pieces, and I hope, you know, thanks to everyone who hung in there with us for being brave and tolerating seeing the museum, because you know what, you pay a lot to go into a museum these days and just pay admission to look around for an hour. I love that you don't have to even do anything besides turn on your TV to see the museum pieces that come to you. It's my joy to show them to you. So let's show this turquoise coming up. It's a really, really fabulous color. This is a stronger color than most. It has those really important yellow diamonds on the side. They're very bright. And we have this debate all the time. Do we want turquoise in white gold or yellow gold? And I am also torn on the subject. So here we go with 112-1996. And this is going to be our 370 oval. Sleeping Beauty. I mean, true, this isn't that lighter color. This is a real blue pop. It's saturated, it's rich. It's a great size at 370, but it's also 56 points in white diamonds, 11 points in yellow. So really good. And that yellow diamond configuration makes it look like one big pear shape. And then you get the white diamonds creating the halo around it. So it's a really good look. Don't forget to call me on that Padparadscha, because that's got to go. We cannot leave a platinum Padparadscha that's under $3,000 here. So it is still here. Just because I move on, it just means we got a lot of jewelry to show tonight. So we want to encourage you to dial in, okay? But that's going in the sold box, even though it's not gone yet. So keep that in mind. And then on this one, I'm just going to do something wild here. It's our 370. You get a 67-point total diamond weight amongst the yellow and the white together. Two-tone gold. You can actually change it if you want to. If you want to go all yellow gold, we're going to do that. All rose gold, don't recommend it, but do it. Whatever you want to do. But this is going to be your chance to pick it up at nothing. And I mean literally nothing. I'm going to take the $2,999 turquoise. Why is it so much? Because you guys know, usually a turquoise like that would only be maybe $2,500. It's a different color of blue. If I had another one, I'd put it side by side and show you the difference. They're usually lighter. They're usually more of that lighter aqua tone. This is that bright, bright, really gorgeous, almost like, I'm not going to call it royal blue. That's not correct. But it's like a really intense sky blue. $29.99. Forget about it. Zero to start, $100 increments. I mean, this is how we do it. We'll see who's out there on a Thursday night. Welcome you in with open arms. And if you've ever wanted a turquoise of the highest level, this is the way to go about it. And look at this, no reserve. So instead of starting at 25 and letting it go from there, we're just saying zero to start, $100 increments to keep this kind of rocking and rolling. If we get no bidders, I'll move on. If we get one bidder, someone's probably stealing it at $100, and we'll go from there. So I'm always advised to give us the bid that you think it's worth, right? Because that sometimes is the best strategy, right? Because a lot of people are going to think, oh, I'll call in, I'll get it for $100, and you may, because we don't have it open yet. But put in what you think, you know, what fits your budget, right? And try that first, because you might just scare everybody else away and get the $3,000 ring for a lot less than it should be. So let's take a look at it, and we have no open. So I'll give it 30 seconds to get it started, and you know what, we may not have an open tonight, and that's okay too. We'll just keep on rocking. It just, you know, it's the feedback. Since I can't hear y'all at home, it's just the way to figure out, do you like it or not, right? If you're going, no, that's not for me, that's okay. We'll move right along and show you something else you will love. But I got 20 seconds to get it open, and you know what, it may only have, uh-oh, it's a tiny size right now. Oh, come on, I put a 5 on last night. Now a 5 is not, hold on, it's not fitting. But I'll force it because I don't think it's a pinky ring. It's too big. There it is. No bidders. All right, I'll move on. Oh, never mind. We got the open at $100. $200. Well, how generous of them. Thank you so much. We have 200 and it looks like we got one bidder. So it's time. That may be gone. Well, tell you what, we'll give it a few minutes here to see if we have anybody else who wants to come in, because I do have some phone lines ringing, and we'll see if anybody else wants to go a little bit higher than $200. But I got to sell it no matter what. Now that we've got our opening bid, we will sell it. We know that. I have, reminder, no reserve on it. All we've got is the price that Lauren Blair should be getting tonight. As a good little shopping host, I should be, well, we only have $400 now. So we have 2 bidders only. I've had 2 bidders on the auction. We have $400 and we have $500 now. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being with us. I will give away jewelry all night. That's my job. That is in my job description. It's literally give jewelry away. 3 words. That's my only job description, right? Easy peasy. Doing that right now. $500 we have. Only 2 bidders, by the way. Oh, come on. We got more than 2 people that want turquoise, right? With yellow diamonds and white diamonds, we have $600. Woo, we got 6. We're looking for 7, 8, 9. We're looking for $29.99, but you guys know better. You're going, Now, a smart bidder out there would say, just put $2,500 and put the auction to bid, right? Whatever you want to do. How much? 7 and 850? 850? 850 we got. Take a look at it. Okay, nice little strategy there. jumping up in a little $150 increment. I like it. So we have $850 now. Looking for $950 or more. Maybe you want to go a cool $1,000, but it looks like we might be down. We do have $950 now. $950. Wait, I thought you, okay. You have $950? Okay. And suddenly it got silent. Okay, wait, we need $100 increments. So at this point, yeah, we would need, I just got $1,002, but unfortunately, wrong, that's not gonna fit the $100 increment. We would need $1,050 or more to keep the increments intact. So I do ask for $100 increments, so $1,002 is only $52 increments. So we gotta have $100, I'll give it 2 minutes. We'll just go ahead and sell it. It's a $29.99 piece. I'm down to one bidder, and we'll see if that $1,002 bidder wants to come on in with maybe a little higher bid. But this is it. It's last call. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to give it 2 minutes, and we'll see if we have anybody else who wants to come on in here. But remember, two-tone gold now. You can change it if you want to. We're going to take care of the sizing for you. We are down to one bidder and one person thinking about it. So we'll see where we end up. But it's only going to be 2 minutes until we actually close the auction. So you've got a last call, last chance possibility here. Take a look at it, and we'll see where it goes. And then we will have this one out the door. So our last chance, last call to get you in on Turquoise. Thanks for participating, everybody who called and hung up. We appreciate you guys being with us and appreciate you watching and checking in with us on a Thursday, seeing what's up, right? Because that's all that matters. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you ever buy a thing. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the people that just literally watch and watch and watch and watch for years and years and never buy anything. That means something to us. It's really important. It means the world. And then one day, who knows, maybe you'll see something you love and can't live without. My job's to make it a value if you do. So this is what it's all about. We've got our final now. Yep, it's about 85 seconds remaining to get you in, and love it with the yellow and the white. Those are powerful yellow diamonds you have. White diamonds the rest of the way. Still keeping it really classic in the setting style. And don't forget yellow diamond deal coming up. The yellow diamond deal of a lifetime. And that was whoever did that 50, whoever went to 850, great strategy there because it really scared everybody off. We have had, gosh, it's weird to just, I know that there's something psychological about going from triple digits to 4 digits when, remember, this is a $3,000 ring. So, try to look at it that way as opposed to, okay, well, it started at nothing. Well, that's just for me to get a lot of people in on the phone lines. What I really encourage you to think about is where it should be priced versus where it is right now. And still the next minimum bid would be $10.50 or more. And that's still a really, really strong value. That's a huge savings you would be getting if you were lucky enough to take advantage of that. And if you do win the auction, which is as simple as a phone call at this point. So we have 30 seconds left till we call it. And it's going to be last call, last chance. It's a great looking turquoise, right? And it really is that important style. But again, it's the quality of the stone. It's that, I can promise you, highest level here. You can go and spend a lot more money on couture level turquoise. The big designers have them. Turquoise is hotter than ever. But what you can't get is any better color than that. It's that true, beautiful, bright, intense blue. No matrix whatsoever. It's not that lighter color. There's not really a lot of that secondary green we typically see. Andy, are you thinking about this one? Anybody at 1050 or 11? You got, because I think I may have heard 1050 or 11, or I might be dreaming it. I'm not sure. Do you have it? Sold. Congratulations, that's gone. All right, don't forget about our Padparadscha. I'll keep showing that all night till it goes. So if you're already thinking about it, you may want to hop in and get that one. We have a very, very special opportunity. I'm going to call it on the mounting. We have a mounting here that is one that that is the #1 wish list mounting for people who need a semi-mount. Is the signature style with the carat 28 in diamonds. That is what this is. So I'm going to just offer you something right now for our first hour audience because things don't really rev up on a Thursday night till 8 o'clock and beyond. So let me just offer you something to try and move this really quickly. 1120833. Now that is a very valuable stone. That's not a citrine. If it was, it'd be still valuable because that'd be a great color. But this is the neon garnet. It's the neon stunning orange Mandarin garnet. What that means is, and it's a big size, it's a 305. Now it's in the signature mounting with the carat 28 in diamonds as well, which is fully finished on the inside. White, yellow, or rose. I'm still going to give you your choice of gold color here. But if you would like this gorgeous ring, and I know this is going to weird you out a little bit because I'm going to say it again, if you want the mounting. And you're going, why is she showing me a stone if she ain't going to give me the stone? I'm going to give you the stone. I'd prefer you to get it like it is to wear it and enjoy it as a Mandarin garnet ring. However, if you need that mounting, I'm going to tell you right now, I have to quote you $6,123 on that mounting. That's what the factory last produced it for, which is about a week ago. So if you want the mounting, it's going to be $6,123 if I hook you up with the mounting as it is direct from our factory, our cost to you. $6,123. We can go ahead and put that up there. I know that that 3-carat 05 Mandarin that is clean and bright and saturated adds a lot of value to it. That should make this ring $99.99 at minimum, but it's not. So here's what I'm going to offer. I'm giving you the mounting for a hugely reduced price. I'm giving you the 305 Mandarin for free. So if you ever wanted the signature mounting in your collection, if you have a stone, if you do want it as a mounting and you want me to take the stone out so that your jeweler is ready to put your stone in, go ahead and say the word, we'll do it. We'll still give you the Mandarin. We'll send it out in a box separately. But that's why I don't usually frame jewelry like that. We sell finished jewelry. We don't sell semi-mounts and we don't sell loose stones. So we sell finished pieces. But I have to actually tell you that so that you can understand that's where this value is. I quote prices on this mounting almost every day. And we will always, if we have an in-house mounting that you want to buy as a semi-mount, we'll quote you a price on it. We'll get you the best we can do. We'll sell it to you at our cost. But that's $6,123. That's what you're looking at. That random number up there, that's the cost on the mounting right now. So here's what I'll do. You want it? You got it. You're not spending $6,100. You're not spending $6,000 or $3,000 or $29.99. And I just hope that we have a garnet collector out there who adores it for what this is, a really strong, high-level, stunning Mandarin garnet in a huge size. And yes, it's clean. You know what I always say? I advise to look in a Mandarin. You want to see those bright yellows. When you see those bright yellows, the pops where it looks like there are yellow diamonds sparkling within it, that's when you know you have a super strong clarity on your Mandarin. That's what this stone has. It's not $2,500. Come on in early. If we still have our Padparadscha GIA certified stone here, I don't know what to tell you. But with all that said, this one's going to go. It has to go. And if you want one of the rare garnets in the world, here it is. It's not $25, $24, $23.99. Think about it. Where are you saving? You're basically saving right now almost $4,000 on the mounting with a free Mandarin in the middle. And yet it's not going to be $23.99 either. It's $2,299 to the first caller. And that is how you shop one of the most famous classic high-end specialty mountings we create. And you get this really valuable high-end, really rare stone in the middle. And you get it all for $22.99. That is major. And we only have that one. So call me if you like it. We have 15 seconds remaining on it. That's going to go. Padparadscha is still here. Want you to keep that in mind. And then we have a lot more to show you. White gold's fine. Yes. It's in the yellow now. Let me try it on. It's in the rose or the white if you want it. So this is all yellow gold. Take a look because I know it's hard to see until you see it from the inside. But look at how beautiful and the wider pave. And do you see how clean this stone is? Look at directly through the center of that stone. With your eye under this huge intense magnification, you can't even find a flaw. It's amazing, right? $22.99. One caller gets it. Let's see who's got it. It's fabulous, isn't it? Jess, are you verifying on this one? All right, so we're verifying right now. We'll see who's got it. Then, of course, we have got much more to show you. Top of the hour is almost here. Just 2 hours left in our Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hope you've had a good week so far. It's almost over. It's almost here. The weekend has almost arrived. That is wild. Look at that Mandarin. From a distance, it's popping. Looking so good. So congrats if you get it. We'll give it 30 seconds here, and then we'll see. I think Jess is getting it, but we'll find out. And then here we are. Look at that. Bright yellows. You just could not ask for better clarity. And that gets so tough to get when you're up in that 3-carat plus size. That's really, really tough. So that'll be $22.99. And then don't forget, we'll have some platinum. Are we ready for more platinum? Platinum opals? Well, I've got one huge platinum opal ring. It's going to be our big time stone with a huge diamond weight. Anybody like opals? But who adores opals? Look at this opal. Wow. And wait till you see that in full glory. Like, you know, in focus, all on its own, with that top tier diamond mounting. Oh, how about 3 carats plus in diamonds? Yeah, that's happening tonight. Just a really quick wheel before we go. We've got a very, very special collection here. And you know what? Even if you missed out, Carolyn M, if you're out there, yellow diamond earrings. Yellow diamond earrings are here for you, Carolyn M. So if you are out there, we've got a couple pulled for you. It's everything we have in a diamond drop yellow. I'm going to show you one more turquoise. Oh, see, I could have shown that in comparison with the last one. Should have done that. Probably would have had a lot more bids. But then we've got the really unusual couture level kunzite. We've got some iolite. We've got some rubies. So as I set them all up, now I got to zoom back because we have got iolite that looks like blue wing, but not priced like it. We've got this really, really wild, super cool kunzite right here. I'm going to move this over to the front because this is going to go to the side. That's our iolite right there in the front. Is that not rich and saturated and gorgeous? You never see iolites that look like this. I will be the first to reject. I've rejected about every iolite at every network I've been in for 21 years. I won't show iolite, but that one I like. That one's a good one. When it starts to look like the best Tanzanite that's ever been mined, you've got a really good iolite. And then we have the kunzite off to the other side here. This is intentionally left open. Then you've got some bezel sets, some pave sets, some really pretty extension down the hand on this kunzite ring. And it's all one of a kind. The one that stays as is going to be that ruby piece because it's 18 karat white gold. So that'll stay as it is in the white gold. And then you have the option, and yes, those are princess cut Burma rubies that are set almost in a dome-like fashion all the way across to create this floral. The kunzite, actually we're changing the kunzite color if you want to, which is nice. Iolite, same thing, can be in yellow or rose. And then we've got the turquoise at a carat 45, Sleeping Beauty in that pear shape. Let me know which one you like. We'll do a quick little giveaway here as our top of the hour approaches on a Thursday night. Awfully glad you're with us. Thank you so much for joining us and being a part of this show. You are the TVON family. So it's no fun to hang out here without my fam. So it's a really, 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 really special. And yet we're going to do something a little crazy right now on this wheel because all these pieces are supposed to be $19.99 tonight. We're going to take it a lot lower than that just to move them out. And welcome to the show if you're just tuning in. We're not officially there, but we're getting close. So big surprises on the way all night long, including the best yellow diamond deal we've had for opulence in yellow diamond. Anything you'd like on this wheel, they're not even going to be $999, and those are all really high-end designer pieces. They're really gorgeous, really specialty, really unique, really different designer. You've got all the best of the best, anything you want. Welcome to the show if you're just tuning in. Glad you're with us tonight. Happy Thursday. It's TVON, Lauren Blair. We've got a wheel here. Fantastic Four, you better believe it. They're superstars. They're rare of the rare. They're best of the best. We got iolite, kunzite, rubies, princess cut rubies, 18 karat gold on that ruby ring in the back center. And then the turquoise, which has a lot of gold. If you want to feel your gold, get that turquoise. It's got a really great feel to it, great size. And the iolites, designer as well. Anything you want, make them better than $9.99. We're all one of a kinds here for you. So when they're gone, they're gone. They're not even $899. They will fly. That's why they're here. That's why they're on a wheel together. This is your last call on those 4 designer rings. So it's time for them to go, and we're making it worth your while and saying thank you for being with us on this Thursday, because here's what you get treated to, an $888 special to make sure they all go right here, right now for any one you want. We got 60 seconds with those before we jump into an official top of the hour that we have for you coming up. And don't forget, yellow diamond lovers, a 2 carat is coming your way tonight. The most extravagant 2 carat we have left. I have no new ones. We were hoping the ideal and the goal was to come back from the biggest gem and jewelry trade show last week. The goal was to come back with yellow diamonds, pink diamonds, anything in a fancy or a natural or anything in colors. We did not have one. Not one came back to Los Angeles. Not one, because the prices were so outside the norm of what we offer. So I have no new inventory. Tonight's the night we take a 2 carat 01 holiday special. I know, is it only October 5th? You better believe it. But you can't shop holiday jewelry at the last second. The values are now in still what are the dog days here of October, right? The values are now. And in this case, the only opportunity to get yellow diamonds are what we have in inventory. So I'm taking a big one and we're discounting it tonight. Which one do you like? Let's try the turquoise on. It's going to be at number 1117955. It's a carat 45 turquoise. It has 45 points in white diamonds with it, and it looks like that on the hand. And you can see it's got a really nice size to it. Hefty gold weight to it as well. White, yellow, or rose are your options. Remember, there's only one up there that we can't change the gold on, and that's the ruby piece because it's not our own. It's a designer style. So this one is one that is all good to go. You got the green light to change it to white, yellow, or rose, and obviously white gold's ready to go. So that's our last call on the turquoise or anything on that wheel. They do not get more affordable than $888. I suppose we should probably give you a look at each one, because if they're still here, it's on me. I've done something wrong. So let's just show you the update on the iolite here, and I'll give you a quick graphic. So it's a one-of-a-kind iolite, and for those of you that like, listen, if you thought that was Blue Wing Block D, congratulations. That's exactly, you just get the award for like you're perfect, you kind of graduated to perfect site ID, except you're wrong, right? A gemologist would look at that and think the same thing because there's no iolite that typically looks like this. This is iolite. It's its own gem category. It's usually a light washed out, streaky, striated, really, really light color, washed out blue. Not here. It's a gorgeous Blue Wing Block D. I'm sorry, there's not much out there that can replicate Blue Wing Block D. There's really nothing in the world of gems that can replicate what a Blue Wing Block D does. This stone does. And it's iolite for $888. So what's happening there? You shouldn't be getting an iolite for $888. That's a 2 carat 24 size. That's got diamond halo. That's a diamond halo around it. It's even got that twisted style rope texture on the side. Splits the shank. Gives you a lot of gold. That's only $888. So wanted you to see it here with 1663 is the number. 112-1663. If you want our iolite, turquoise is here as well if you want it. The gorgeous kunite, which is very unique and specialty style, is also here. And then we've got the ruby and 18 karat gold, which I got to show you up close. This is so funny. When this designer first got to TVON, I about freaked out because I've always admired this designer, but I could never afford their jewelry. And I spent a lot on jewelry. I admit I am not cheap when it comes to jewelry because it's my business. It's my industry. So I want the good stuff, right? And this designer is so well known for just that quality. They're just all about the quality. So when we have a piece like this, I thought when they arrived on the scene, I thought these are going to be, everyone's going to recognize this. These are going to be the pieces that you turn the page of a magazine that has fashion. You know the magazines where they put fashion on the pages that you're going, oh, that's, wow, that's cool. And if you care to know, the jacket that you're seeing is like $17,000. And, you know, then you flip the page and they're advertising jewelry that's fine jewelry. Well, guess what? If fashion is $17,000 for just, for literally fabric, what is the fine jewelry they're advertising in couture level magazines? It's this designer. And so I was so thrilled when they got here, but we have very few other pieces left. This is the ruby piece. It's a lot of ruby. It's a 225 princess cut carat weight in the Burma ruby. They're all princess cuts put together. They make this overall floral, but it's a little more like bold. It's got this really cool style, and it's 18 karat gold, 112-1273. So if you also are like me and you're just a fan of high level jewelry, but you kind of, yeah, like can't quite stomach the idea of spending $28,000, $29,000, $30,000 on one piece of jewelry, I get it. Philly on that, it's $888 instead, and that is really something that is luxury at its best. 9 points in diamonds as well. It's got that bigger bezel set diamond in the middle. So I just want to give you a close-up look at that on its own. It's from the wheel, but just to give you that close-up and see how those rubies are set so beautifully. Those are square. So what is a princess cut? It's a square, but it gives you fire. Really tough to put them side by side and then create shapes like this where it's all rounded on the sides. And for $888, my goodness, you cannot buy an 18 karat gold band for that price. I know we spoil you every day with pricing. I'm aware of that. We create the most jaded jewelry shoppers in the world, and we're kind of proud of that because it's all about value and you expect everything to be free. I get it. But that is really, let's step back and think about 225 in rubies, 18 karat gold, 9 points in diamonds, and that luxury piece is yours for $888. So we'll move on. We got to top the hour. This is just a little, you know, wheel rollover here. We've got some very special Tanzanite. I do have a morganite. I've got the corner ruping deal of a lifetime. And I know there's a lot of people that go, I'm not going to buy a stone I've never heard of. Sorry, Lolo. Try another one. I'm here to introduce you to really exotic stones. Last night, I had my first trapeche ruby. I'd never had one before. In 21 years of doing this almost every day, it's every day that really we see opulence beyond. And that's what's so thrilling about, I think, just being here and shopping with us and watching the show, is that hopefully you're getting an education somehow along the way just by listening to me ramble on. This is one of the rarest stones. And I know at this point, we've had a few. So you may be looking at going, it's old hat. But let's go back and step back and talk about corner ruping and that stone that is so rare and how we're going to dress this up by giving you corner rupings all across your hand. And I mean through and through with a 3-stone style, and then we wrap them because we don't want just to be like 3 little stones. This is a stone that only comes in smaller sizes. Usually they are brown. They look like dirt. I'm not kidding, guys. I sold a lot of loose stones in quarter ruping back in my early days when I was 20 years old and I was on TV, and it was early on in my career at that point. And all the corner rupings I had, I was blessed to have, but they were brown. They were kind of a reddish brown. They almost looked like, some looked like dirt, some looked a little bit like rust like mixed in with dirt. It was not always the most attractive stone, but everyone went wild for it because it was so collectible. We're going to bring you that super ultra gem quality here that is looking like, imagine a Paraiba that's got that piercing green. That's what this looks like, except we've added 3 together. We've matched them to perfection. And because these are always going to be smaller stones, we've added and really set it up right. It's so valuable, we thought, let's add yellow diamonds. Let's add white diamonds, give you this gorgeous side-to-side look. My favorite ring I think we've ever created is this style, and that's a big statement. I've had probably over 100,000 different designs here at TVON over the last 7 years. This design we've only had with Padparadscha, Alexandrites, corner ruping, and yellow diamonds. That's it. 4 different styles ever in this design, because it's really complex to do. You have to match up 3 stones. So we're gonna bring it to you now with one of those really rare stones, still wearable, okay? So before you think, is that one of those rare stones that I have to save and I can't wear, or I have to wear and like be wrapped in a suit of armor because I don't want it to get knocked so that it doesn't crack or chip? It's not gonna do that. It's gem quality durability as well. So wear it every day if you wish. Let's take a look at it. But I give it this kind of lead up because there is a price tag that is meant to boggle your mind. This is one of those that was created right after we got them. So it was created about, I would say 8 months ago. This piece has been here and been here and been here, and it's gorgeous. So why? Because when you get crazy like we did and put 3 stones together and match them up and give it all this diamond weight, the price went through the roof, as it should. It's just that level of quality. Well, it was $79.99. It's stuck around ever since. Let me do something incredible for you and blow it out, because we have this one. This is the one with the bright green stones. We've done one that had a little more blue-green. This is with the bright green. So if you're like an emerald fan, tourmaline fan, like any of these, oh yeah, like Savarites, Marilani mint garnets, this is for you. But it's rarer than everything I just mentioned combined. And it's 1120921, and I give it all that lead up just so you know how important this is, because usually you're thinking, if she's talking about it that much, that's because she got to talk me into spending a lot of money. It's not that case. $79.99 is where it started. It's got a carat full in ovals. They're from Tanzania, so there again with Tanzania producing some of the rarest material out there. And you also have 31 points in yellow diamonds and a carat 01. Look at that. I'm gonna come in real close because I want you to see not only the color, the perfect matching, the clarity on each stone, 1, 2, and 3. Would you like door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3? Or if you're like me and you're going, oh, heck no, have we met? Give me all 3. Give me all 3. I want everything. That's what this gives you, and taking the price down when you get a carat 32 total weight in diamonds, 3 of the most insanely precious matched corner ruping stones, and I'm gonna give it away. That's my deal with you guys. You tuned in on a Thursday night, probably just to hang out and watch and see what's up. See if we're still around. We freaked a lot of you out last night. We weren't on a lot of our affiliates last night. So a lot of people were asking me, you guys okay? You around? You sold too much jewelry too cheap? We just had a little technical glitch. So if you missed out, I'm going to make this up to you on a Thursday. You will not soon forget. This is the piece to own. Watch how it goes all the way across the hand, side to side, as I put it on. I do not want you to wait on this, guys, because here's what I'm going to do. I have nobody on the phone lines because you're looking at $8,000 going in your dreams. I'm not buying that. It's lovely, but thank you, but no thank you. I'm not buying it. Don't even try. Here's what I'm going to do. Give away corner rupings. If you want to split it apart, you know what I would be tempted to do right now? I would think about retooling it as a jeweler myself. I would think about making the ring and then getting the pair of earrings to match, like dismantling it, because it's so much value. And I know I'm never going to see a corner ruping set like this again, and you're never going to have that matching again. And you can see how it goes side to side, or just keep it as it is because it looks so lavish. I'm going to do less than $4,000, which is your half off deal, and we're going to keep on tumbling down until it does go. I'm up against it on this Thursday. We don't have 1 million people watching. I get it. Here's what I'm doing to make sure that those of you that are ready to get a savings that's beyond the norm, this is why you're here. We're going to treat you to something special. It's not $39, it's not $29, and I'm going to tell you right now, in the gold world, I was doing a special project over my weekend, which was Friday. And I had a special project going on with a designer that I'm working with who's doing a lot of just gold, because you guys have asked for more just solid gold bangles and the such, and right, that kind of thing. Gold bands and bangles and really cool styles that are very much just gold, right? So I'm working on it for you. I'm trying to introduce some new lines to TVON, bring you some new exciting things that we haven't been able to do over the last many, many years. But I'm going to tell you something. When you look at just gold, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but gold is running more, and that's my struggle. Is I'm looking at this going, I have gold bangles that I want to introduce to you guys, and the gold bangles that are little skinny gold bangles with nothing in gems, nothing in diamonds, are more than what I sell this kind of jewelry for. That is the problem. I get that question every day. Sell me your bangle. You can't. You can't get it. It doesn't make any sense. We just reduced these fine exotic pieces so low. You literally can't buy a plain gold bangle. Please look around. I'm not making this stuff up. Look at what gold bangles by themselves go for. Look at what plain gold studs go for. Look at what plain gold bands go for. I bought one the other day because we don't have plain gold. I'm like you guys. I got to go somewhere else to buy my gold jewelry. And I do. And that's okay because we haven't had it. So what do? And I spent on a 2mm gold band, $499 on a gold band. And I did it right through the wholesalers of the world in downtown LA. So here's what I'm going to do. Instead of $29.99, we're giving you the opulent, the beautiful, the nowhere else. It's like nobody else has this. This is it. And it's not even $1,999 because I want to make sure that we truly give it away. This is the top of the hour for the reason that it is just affordable. It is collectible. It is affordable. It is beautiful. If you wear that for a day and you don't get stopped 10 times by jewelry lovers that go, okay, what is that? That is the most beautiful ring. The brightness, the gleaming quality of those stones, and then you can explain to them it's corner ruping from Tanzania, and they're going, excuse me? That is what you're getting. Not $19.99 either. So let's take a look at it. It's going lower than that. What can I tell you? It's a giveaway if you want to get into exotics. Because what should be auctioned off at an auction house somewhere for millions of dollars is not even going to be $19.99 or $18.99. I've got one. We're going to sell it to somebody. It might as well be you. And then you can try it and wear it for a couple weeks. And if you don't love it, you send it on back. Get your money back. It don't matter. I want you to love it. And I think you will. And it's not even $18.99. I'm blowing it out for $1,888 to the very first caller. And let's say go. Because 132 in diamonds shouldn't be that. The corner ruping, just one of them shouldn't be that. This gold band in the back shouldn't be that price. And yet we're doing something really wild for you to get it a home right here tonight. You know what? We've got a beautiful couple of exotic stones here as well. But nothing else that I'm going to bring in my exotics is $18.88 tonight. And that's why I'd like you to try it. And remember, you have a money back guarantee. There are certain events we do where usually when things go on sale, we don't always have that. It's a final sale. This is going well under cost. And trust me, it is. I don't say that for effect. It really is if I say it. I'm a journalist by nature, guys, by trade, by education. I'm a journalist, okay? I was a sideline reporter for sports before I was doing this. I've been doing TV a long time, okay? Long before this jewelry experience, right? And I got to tell you, it is a matter of really, truly letting you know when it comes to rarity. Obviously, you got to like it. You got to want to wear it. It's beautiful. You should love your jewelry and the way it looks, the way it makes you feel. But if it is something you're enjoying, the value is there. It is spot on. You should try it. Try it. You will love it. It's $18.88. I got 60 seconds with it, and we'll see who's got it. I sure hope it goes to somebody, a collector perhaps, you might not have been a collector 5 minutes ago, but you are now because you have corner rupings on the way to your house. Like, this is the time to make sure you're taking advantage of it. And is anybody thinking about it so far? Because with all that said, I really don't want to leave it here and put it back in a vault and bring it out weeks from now when the, full complement of holiday shoppers are here and it's $79.99. What's that? Yes, it is, because it's a classic band in the back. So I'll show that to you again. Yes, so I would go true to size on this one, and you can see there why. Because I've got a really large size here. It's far too large for me. It's a 7. So again, it's easy to size, though. If you ever get it wrong, we can obviously resize it for you. It's something we offer. Think of us as, even though we're in Los Angeles and you might not be, we're still your personal custom jeweler. And if you ever get your size off or wrong, or you decide you want to change it because you want to wear it on a different finger, you can always send it back to us, or you can choose to go locally to your favorite jeweler. It's either way, but we do those things. I mean, think of it like we're your friend in the business. We may not be family by blood, but we're family by shopping, right? And we're family by hopefully familiarity, because we've been all shopping together for a long time, and we have new shoppers every day. So welcome and glad to meet you. But I've been doing this a long time. I've grown up on television, and I got to tell you, there's never been a corner ruping ring like this before. It is exotic and rare. Yes, you're going to love it. Again, I try to give you a little, quick education about it, but there's more reading to do, and you'll be fascinated because you're going to read a lot of, it's usually colorless or brown or red. And to get into the green varieties, especially the pure greens like this is the super ultra rare. And then what we've added are natural yellow diamonds. And yes, with the vibrance those are, they're still natural and heated stones. And then you get a carat of 1 of VS white diamonds. So there's not much here to really debate. It's just straight up value. It's just a matter of, do you love it? And remember, you don't have to decide now. Let me send it to your house. Then you wear it around a little bit. Then you decide if you love it. Look at it in your own home. Look at it on your hand. It does, I will tell you, it's a big ring. ring. It goes side to side. It's meant to do that. It doesn't expose any band. The band's only in the back and the sides. It stops right at that point where your fingers meet, so it's comfortable. You don't have anything interfering with your side fingers, but it's really meant to go across the hand, and I'm going to try it on again so you can see it. But 1888 is really astounding. You just don't see this anywhere else. And Will, are you thinking about it? Joyce, are you thinking about it? Jess, Andy, thinking about it? So again, still here at the moment, stunning value, 1888. I've said my piece. I've spent way too much time on it, but see, I get really, people marvel. I have my own family that goes, I've been watching you do this forever and you still get excited. That must be totally like, you should go be an actress. I'm like, no, I genuinely am excited about this. I am genuinely thrilled to present pieces like this and give them away. Like, this is exciting. I admit, I see a lot of jewelry. It doesn't all excite me. I admit that. I'm honest with you guys. It doesn't all excite me. It has to be something really special, and this is that level. So if you're going, yeah, I have everything, I'm good. I've heard that from you. Good, cool. But if you don't have corner ruping, if you love the color green that goes with everything, that gives you yellow diamonds, this is a piece to try and enjoy, and trust me, you're going to love to experience this stone. You're going to love to see it in person. You're going to love the neons and the flashes and the brilliance it gives you. It is stunning. And it's 1888. So I'll move on, I promise. I'm boring you to tears, but I just love it. And I can't believe it's here. And I just want somebody to have it and try it and enjoy it, and then send it on back if you don't love it. That's on me. If you don't love it, that's okay. That's all right, to each their own. But this is the piece to try. And I know it's a step outside the box because it's not something we see every day. And we only introduced it a few months ago. So what a thrill to bring it to you. All right, so I've said my piece. It's here if you want it. Let's get to diamonds and kunzite and something else other than corner ruping. That's okay, because that's the only one I got. And then the yellow diamond deal is coming up shortly. I'm going to bring, I don't know if this is the night, I said to everybody here back, behind the scenes, I'm like, yeah, that's probably not a Thursday deal. And then I saw the price. And I went, never mind. Okay, we're bringing the $30,000 ring to the lowest price ever. And then I went, gimme. We're not waiting. Because if I show that on a Saturday or Sunday, which is when I next see you guys, I'm going to upset a lot of people. The people who don't watch live, who miss it. You know, the people who are second, third, fourth, fifth on the phone lines who miss it. I thought, perfect. With this kind of markdown, I mean, this kind of blowout, we're going to bring it out tonight. So that's the 201 yellow diamond and 3.5 carats total that is coming up in this show. I can't wait to share it with you. Here's my kunzite deal real quick. Had this ring for the guys last night in Aqua. It's a ladies ring as much as it can be a gents ring, but it's got kunzite, so 112-1669, one of a kind special here. It's going to be a 9 carat kunzite exactly. So even carat weight there at 9 carats. It's got 63 points in diamonds, and it's a really beautiful striped effect. Those stripes are set within the gold, so you get triple stripes on the sides. It goes up real high. So imagine it like it's coming way up, and then you've got fully finished, like, I mean, solid through the inside, so it just glides onto the hand. 63 points in diamonds, white gold only, and this is why we got a big markdown coming up for you right here, right now. Isn't that kunzite gorgeous? It's a big cushion cut too, and it's showing you that great saturation level, and look at how it still flashes bright. It's pleochroic, so usually it's why you have to have a really strong color to get it to still look strong once it's faceted and once it's moving, because it otherwise tends to look a little bit on the lighter pink side. This one is just super deluxe, as we like to see, and I'm going to blow it out right now because it's got a $49.99 should be price tag. We'll bring it on down. $19.99 first caller on that one as we approach the halfway mark of the show. Yellow diamond still to come, big Tanzanite deal as well. We've got the huge black opal and platinum that's new with tons of baguette diamonds over 3 carats. And you let me know, haven't had a single request all night. We would love to hear what you're looking for so we can bring it on out for you. But for $19.99, you get a 9 carat with that amount of gold. It's like a mountain of gold, solid white gold, all that just divine 14K. I love that the striped effect gives it almost like, to me, it feels a little bit like athleisure. And that sounds so strange to say, but it feels sporty in a way. Maybe that's because I'm a sports fanatic and that's what I love more than anything. And yet you have almost that kind of like, have you seen those little, like kind of like a rugby shirt kind of style? It's like giving it this cool, updated fashion vibe because of that kind of cool casual striped effect on the sides, but you are getting a lot of gold and a really beautiful kunzite, and try it. You'll love it. So coming up, we have a really special Tanzanite as well. I've got a couple. I've got the big pendant that's got to go. So it's time to bring this one out, and it's got a newly reduced price, which I'm pretty excited about because those of you, and the other day, my goodness, I guess we couldn't bring this out the other day because I had a request for something exactly, wasn't it? I think it was Robert. I want to say he requested a Tanzanite of the 10 carat size, and this one did not come out, so I thought it was gone, but I found it. So I wanted to do something really special here for you. 1115065. It's an 1102. But again, you do not have to be the requester because that was weeks ago or a week ago or so. He's probably not here. But just a really important value coming your way because a carat 02 round, stunning. 36 points though in the baguette. That's just the one diamond. And then you have the 30-point round. So yes, a total weight here of 66 points, but among 2 stones only, which is going to act as your bail. So 2, both bezel and prong set together. So you get that really, really special look. Then you've got the big round, which of course is that Portuguese facet pattern. We love to see it, brings the stone to life. 1 inch top to bottom, stays in the 2-tone gold, because the yellow diamonds just love their yellow gold. And then the Tanzanites really look good in white, and then also from a practicality stone standpoint, it's gonna go with everything you got. There's your finishing on the inside. Let me show it to you from a distance here so we can just make sure you are fully versed on the size and see what that looks like from a distance there. Then I'll give you the ruler measurement just in case you don't believe the graphics, because you can't believe everything you see on TV, right? But there it is. I mean, except here. And there's your 1 inch top to bottom. It's actually slightly over, and then we'll show it on the neckline just so you see how it looks from a distance. Hello. That's a pretty piece right there. Isn't it great? I love the darker light. This is where we should show everything. I mean, I know that TV's all about light. We should show everything right here because honestly, that's the best way to see most stones. Like real life, like away from all the spotlights, just where I stand. They could care less about lighting me. They could care less about me looking good. They just want the stones to look good, right? So all the light goes over there. But with neon stones, we all know, with neon stones, they don't need a lot of light. It's better off if they don't have a million lights on them. And this is showing it right here. This is proving that point. When you see it, you see how my skin tone is not that color. Again, it looks darker because I'm not in a lot of light here, because I'm standing where I always stand. So there's not a lot of trained spotlights here. And you know why that's important? You get the true color here. The neon, the brilliance, when I'm holding it still, it's still dancing. It's still vibrant. It's still glittering, all those things, right? This is not even going to be, though, the $99.99 price tag. We'll take it up close. We'll take another look at it that way, and we'll show you what we can do on the best price it's ever been, because you got to make sure that the Tanzanites go. That's the thing. You know how we're running low on them. If you haven't heard, if you haven't been watching, or you're just joining us going, I've missed all summer, what I miss? We have hardly anything left in Blue Wing Block D. Don't know if they're going to make it to the 5-year anniversary in December. December, FYI, is pretty close. We're already in, well into October here. And it's not going to be even $49.99, $4,500. Or even, here it is, the 11 carat 02. You want an outstanding per carat price, you got it. It's not even $4,000. We're going to take it lower. It's $39.99 tonight for an 1102 round. And then I know we like to ignore our diamonds when it comes to per carat levels, but we shouldn't and we can't, because those are 2 extremely important yellow diamonds. Do you realize one of them is a huge baguette? That's over 1/3 of a carat. And then you've got the other one trying to be 1/3 of a carat. It's almost there. It's a round. Those are important as well. And with those yellow diamonds completely ignored, we are looking at a value here of $362 a carat on the round. Now, I know there are other people that get all excited and scream and yell at the TV because they got Tanzanites for $580 a carat, or $500 a carat, or $450, or $400. And you know what? Because if it ain't here, it's the lower quality. Well, why would you spend more to get less when you've got the best there is for right now, $362 a carat on that 1102 one-of-a-kind round? So that's the way to get your round Blue Wing Block D pendant right here, right now, $39.99. So first caller, we'll give it 30 seconds, then we got to go. That's like the ultimate right there. You know it's good when we didn't just give it a couple of white diamonds, but we decided to go with some stones that were so big in the yellows they could have been center stones in rings, and instead we put them stacked together as a bail. Makes it even better. First caller on that one. And let's do something else. We got something really special for you. Merengue is here. I know you guys love the merengues. We have some great little discount wheels for you as well. And that's going to be another Iolite Fire Opal yellow diamonds mixed in a designer style. We got our big yellow diamond coming up shortly here, so we'll do that. If you're waiting patiently on the 2 carat 01, not much longer to wait. We'll do it in about 15 minutes. I have another Tanzanite for you in a pear shape, but in a ring. That's going to be a classic style. And how about this big opal? Not to scare you away again, but I got to bring out, let's open the museum door again and show you this beautiful black opal, Lightning Ridge Australian. I know this is not going to be for the faint of heart here, so bear with me, but sometimes you just got to do, like I go back to my kindergarten days and think about show and tell, and I never had anything this cool. I never had anything this cool. That's like fabulous, fabulous, fabulous material. 1122087. But I'm here to make it a value too. So if you got to have it, you're going to get that chance. It's platinum. It's a 2 carat 32 Lightning Ridge Australian opal with tons of red, but that's not all. It's got all the colors. 2 carats 32 is the center. And drum roll moment here, because we've got one of our biggest diamond weights I've ever seen in a ring. It was just the other day. I don't know if you remember. We had a pretty special Paraíba, and we were raving about the diamond weight because it went to 309. Do you remember it? Gone, of course. And the 309 was one of the biggest carat weights we'd ever seen as a compliment to a really important stone. And by the way, that's not accidental. We're not fools, because really good VS white diamonds cost a ton. So you don't end up putting a lot of diamonds in unless it is a stone that is worthy of it. This is. To the fact that we're going over 3 carats 09, it's actually going to give you 318 in diamond weight. That is one of the largest diamond mountings we've ever brought to you in our show. And it's surrounding a stunning Lightning Ridge black opal. Australia doesn't have a lot left. It's a 232, which means it's going to look more like 5 whole carats on your hand. And that's the prize. And did you realize that that 318 is mostly baguettes? Another level up. We love our round brilliants. We know how valuable they are. Round brilliants are great. Baguettes are another. Emerald cuts, baguettes, they're specialty cuts. They go up in a huge way in value. So make sure you're dialed in, because somebody's going to make the museum piece theirs. Do you see there's a couple of round brilliants on the sides? Right there and there along the sides, but then the rest of the way is this true ballerina style. You can see how it even goes up and down and scallops around the hand and around this opal to give it, it's announcing its arrival. It's giving you an incredible look. Now, this is going to be where a lot of people tune out, because they're going to go, sorry, I can't wear that, it's too big. It's a big ring. It is a very large ring. That is 100% true. It's a large ring. You need not apply unless you want a very, very bold ring, okay? This is all platinum, so it's got that great heft and feel to it. I'm going to move it around so you see all those different colors from the different angles. And if you'd like, let's do something to make it a deal. Let's not even ask for $24,999, because that's what I'm supposed to get tonight for it. We're going to make it a lot better than that, and you've even got a really nice finished undergallery on the inside, which I'll show you. We look at that. See that really intricate way they did the basket that leads right into the underside and that platform. And $24,999, Tony, you don't like it? I don't either. He knows me too well. He's like, forget that price. Come on, Lolo. Go, Lolo. Let's do it. Let's make it easy for the collector out there. I know I've had a lot of good opals. We seem to top ourselves a lot here. If you love it, here we are at that halfway point of the show. You only got to listen to me for 90 more minutes, but trust me, put me on mute and just watch the jewelry, because I'm really impassioned tonight. This is really good jewelry. I stand up here 3 hours a day with you guys and look at really good jewelry. This is high level. This is high level. It looks like we went in and raided the Queen's collection tonight, doesn't it? That's the kind of level we've been seeing tonight. So instead of $24,000, forget about it. Instead of even $10,000, now it goes. $99.99, say goodbye to it. It's not even $99, $89, $79, $69. My job is still to move jewelry no matter how high end it is. I got to still bring prices down to the point where somebody's going to call me up and say, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. That's crazy good, because you know what fine jewelry costs. You look elsewhere. You know what's going on up and down the dial, from the plastic to the faux to the man-made to the good stuff. And then you come to TVON and go, okay, show me the best. Come on, Lolo, show me the best. Here it is. And it's not even $69.99. Where do you get 318? In diamonds. Captivating. It's a captivating stone. Opals will do that. When you get into really good opals, they never look the same way twice. You can have this ring on your hand 10 years from now, 20 years from now. You're never going to, you're going to wake up in the morning thinking your stone is different. It's transformed every time you put it on, in every different light environment. Even depending, I found, what you wear. Opals can give you a different color play. They can give you a different look. So you are going to be fascinated by it. I'm going less than $69.99, even though it very well may be gone already. We're going to go lower than this. Take a look at it. It's not even $69.99. Collectors, I need you. This is quite the night to be a collector at TVON. Blow it out. Extra $1,000 coupon instantly. $5,999 instead. You get $1,000 extra off from my ridiculous low. That's how we move jewelry tonight. That's how, yes, the museum pieces get a home as well. And suddenly, that's platinum. So you get the highest level, biggest diamond weight I've had in, I can remember. Honestly, I don't remember having a bigger diamond weight around a colored stone. And then you get the fabulous opal. Let me move it around a little bit so you see all the colors. And then platinum, all that beautiful. It almost looks like a, it does. It's giving me like, it looks like a beautiful oil painting with some of the brightest pigmented color on canvas, doesn't it? Yet it's moving, it's alive. This isn't just a painting you would put on your wall and put a spotlight on. This has color that moves, color that's alive, personality to the stone. And it's only $59.99, first caller 30 seconds, and most of those tapered baguettes making up your big 3-carat 18 diamond weight. You still got a money back guarantee, so you can try it at home, because opals do look even better when you get them in your own light environment at home. So that's a really fabulous piece. I can't wait for you to see it, and it's going to be going. And then we still have, don't forget, there's a Padparadscha from earlier. We did certified, GIA certified for under $3,000. I'm just going to flash that in case you weren't with us, because maybe you're watching, I don't know, some really exciting TV or some football or whatever, you know, that is going on tonight. We can show you this Padparadscha one more time just so you can see what this is all about, because it's $29.99. Look at this. How specialty is this? I just got a text, Jess, and it's for you. So I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what's going on. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know who it's from. Have no idea. So if you know, let me know. Okay, you don't know? Okay. All right. So here we go. Carat of 6, Padparadscha. Seems to be for a customer, I think. So yeah. Here we go. This is going to be a Ceylon Padparadscha. Gosh, it's freaky. This is going to be my 106 Padparadscha. We did show it earlier. It's got a GI cert to go with it, which is going to tell you that it's a natural Padparadscha, and it's got 85 points in diamonds and platinum. And so I want to just give this a quick little update. $79.99 piece, and that is actually going to be down to $29.99. So just wanted to give that a second look just to make sure that you've got a chance to pick that up. Really, really, really special. So this is great. This is a really, really beautiful stone. So just that perfect mix. Who is it? I have no idea. I have no idea. It's not coming up. And customers shouldn't be texting me, so I'm not sure how that happens, but who knows? I have no idea. But, you know, weird stuff like that happens when you're a public figure. I have stories, but it'll be in the book. All right, so coming up, $29.99 on this one. Just wanted to show you. And then here we go with, it's always funny when they don't sign like a name or say who it is. like you're not coming up in my phone because you're not supposed to have my number. Anyway, here we go. On the Blue Wing Block D we have coming up that's brand new tonight. I've got a 629 Blue Wing Block D. It's not the creepiest thing that's happened today. All right, so here we go. Let's show you this beautiful blue wing. I love this stone because the simplicity of the mounting and, well, the quality of the stone too. So this is really, really special. It's going to be, so just let me know what you need. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to take requests. We've got only about 85 minutes left in the show. So still all the pieces pretty much from the show are going to be here besides a select few. So just call me. And here's what we're going to do. I hope somebody gets that Padparadscha for $29.99. It's a beauty. It really, really is. So here's what we have. And this is a special one here. It's a 6-carat 29. It's a Blue Wing Block D. It's a pear shape, which we don't have. I would say we have the least in pear shapes, right? Wouldn't you guys say, if you've ever watched the show before, wouldn't you say we see the least pear shapes? And it's a beauty of a stone because it maintains that saturation level, and it's going to be at number 1953. So we're back to those really beautiful golden years. 1953. I can't speak for it, but I've heard good things, right? So here we are with that beautiful blue wing. It's 629, 37 points in diamonds. And here we go. I don't know what to do, but I'm going to try this. We're going to give you a great value. It's just 37 points, which might not seem like a lot, but there are only 8 stones in it. And they're princess cuts, which means they're almost 5-pointers, right? So you got a really good look there. And it's going to be, yep, that's it, guys. So we've got 8 stones. That means about 4.6 points if they're exactly the same. So figure right around 5 points each. And then you have red flashes galore from that stone. And it's $85.99 is not going to work. I still have a Padparadscha sitting here for $29.99. I still have a platinum and black opal for $59.99. So here's what I'll do instead. Your chance to pick it up, huge value right now. And instead of, watch this, I'm just going to put it on the auction block because $85.99 is not going to work. And by the way, if you think I'm making that up, I don't write these prices because if I did, they'd be different. Look at that. But that's why I come up here and say something different, because $85.99, not going to be for that ring. There it is. There's the ring. There's the price. Let's skip it. I just don't think it's going to go tonight. And we do have to move some jewelry in the next hour and 20. We got to move some pieces, right? Still a show. We're still paying for the airtime. We're still broadcasting. We're still here. So we're going to move some jewelry, right? How do we do it? I put it on the auction block and we let it rip, okay? But where do we go? That's going to be, I don't know, a little bit difficult to figure out, because even half off is still going to be $4,300. I don't know if that's going to get it done. So this is where we get to have some fun here, really put it on display. $10 increments only. I'm not starting at $4,000 either, because we got to start with a round number, right? You guys don't like these weird numbers. But there was a method to the madness. That was half. So 50% off usually means like ding, 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 like value sirens should be going off. It's not going to be $3,500 to open. It's not going to be even $3,000 to open, because I know where you want to be when it comes to all-time best per carat prices. Let's take you there. And you know what? Not even $3,000. $29, $28, $27, $26. Let's start at $2,500. $2,500. Better yet, let's do some calculation for you. And it's the pear shape. So our pear shape lovers out there have got to be rejoicing over this, because we haven't seen too many pear shapes. And what I'm going to do is calculate here on $2,500 for a 6 carat 29. That's going to take you down way, way, way too low. So that's $10 increments. We'll go $2,500 to get it started. And huge individual diamonds times 8. They are not round brilliants. They are princess cuts. They look fabulous. And you're going to get a chance to own it for $2,500 to start. So this will be the moment right now. And that takes well, hold on. That takes exactly $6,099 off of the price it should be. That's a lot of savings. Okay. Don't have 2,500. Nobody verifying. Let's go. What should we do? Can't go any lower. We've already taken $6,099 off the price. Let me try it on. If that's what we're waiting on, let's take a look at how 629 looks on the hand. I feel like this is almost like presenting on the hand like a 3-stone style a little bit. Do you see how it almost does this little arrow down the sides, the way the princess cuts are situated? Again, 4 on each side there, pointing away, giving you that little bit of difference, that little bit of detail. Looks important. It is. I'll tell you what, first caller can have it. $24.99, just sell it. Let's go ahead and move something, right? That Tanzanite, always a surefire way, giving you the best Tanzanite out there. There's another view. We've got 2 different ways to look at it. But now I feel like we're seeing a little bit of an angle that's showing off the reds so beautifully, so well. Just a really special look. $24.99, forget the auction, we gotta sell it. Let's just see if we can give that 60 seconds, no competition, no auction needed, no increments necessary, and just make it $24.99 for one caller out there. So good luck on that one. And then I actually have a morganite in the same mounting tonight. Oh no, it's more money for them. Wait a minute. Okay, so we have to have a chat here. I know morganite is like, it's gone crazy in the last few years in the designer world. I have the morganite. Let me just flash it here. This is the same mounting, which is why I bring it up. Totally different, obviously, with the stone. Beryl, Tanzanite. Beryl, Tanzanite. I don't have this one gone yet. So here's the deal. And the morganite is priced as morganites tend to be. Morganite is actually a pricier stone than Tanzanite generally. So, and it really all comes down to quality. I'm not saying that all morganite is, but you know when you get morganites that are usually extremely light, like most morganite, I've been one who's purchased a really pricey morganite. It had no color. And as a result, I wanted to bring, it was one of the first things I ever did here as a host designer, was bring you a morganite of our quality. I'm going to bring out the morganite, okay? So we're going to do a little back-to-back on the mountings. The mountings are identical. The stone in the center changes. You just let me know if you're not into Tanzanite or already just have your fill of blue wing block D, cool. We're going to show you the morganite. But here's the problem. It is a little bit more expensive stone because this is not that light washed out colorless material. It's got that vibrant pop. It's really bright. It's really saturated. It's really special. And it's still classic. And we're not going to get in. Some of you just are purists and really like, I know we bring some pink morganite sometimes, which is that true pure pink color. And a lot of you are not digging it or feeling it because You want the classic color of morganite, and that's really that pinky peachy tone. So it really looks like, it's like a makeup color. It looks like a beautiful nude or rosy blush. Let's show it to you. The problem is that the Tanzanite was $85.99 originally. If you want it tonight, you can get it for $24.99. Here's what I'm going to do instead on the morganite. We're going to put it up here, and I'm going to let you guys go ahead and have at it, okay? It's a little more money, but it's $95.99, so not that much more. It's only $1,000 more than the Tanzanite, but the Tanzanite's still here, and I'm not sure what's going to happen with the morganite. So let me just bring it out, show it to you here. Now that is a superstar. $95.99 comes all down to the quality. 112-2017 is the number here, and we only have, oh no, let's see. Oh, actually we'll change the gold if you want to. So white, yellow, or rose, which this saturation level is going to look good no matter what. What can we do? It's a 510 morganite. Same kind of size, dimension-wise, because the densities are different for blue zoisite versus beryl. And this has a 37-point, same princess cut diamond weight, almost 5 pointers each, as we discussed earlier, same mounting. And white gold is my true love with this one. I think that looks great. Here's what I'll do. Go ahead, $95.99, Tony, let's put it up there because they need to know. And it's my job to make sure you understand how much money there is to be saved. It's a quiet night. We got to help you own jewelry. We appreciate you guys being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's no fun without you guys. I promise you. It's really not fun talking to yourself. I do enough of it in my own life, away from TV. Here's what we're going to do, guys. $95.99 it won't be. Let's go ahead and put it on the auction block. I'm going to start. Where am I going to start? I have no idea. I'm nervous about this. Can you tell? It's a little crazy what's happening. Let's just start at, well, 25 didn't work on the Tanzanite. This is a more valuable stone, so we should probably start at 35 if everything's proportionally correct. I'm going to go even lower because my Tanzanite's still here if you want it. I got it in my hand. It's waiting for you. We're not going to do 35. We're not going to do 3,000. Let's not even do $25 or $2,000. It's a morganite. They're highly valued. What you normally see, please feel free to take your ring. I can't tell you how many callers tell me to do this. They'll take their fill in the blank from TVON, whether it's morganite, Tanzanite, ruby, what have you, and they'll walk in to a really hoity-toity jewelry store and they'll compare their stone against everything else in there, and the sales associates lose their minds and think that it's royalty in disguise. Think it's some like you had to spend millions of dollars on that piece, right? That's usually what happens because you can go worldwide and never find a quality that's going to rival this in morganite. It's not $2,000 to start. It's not 19, 18, 17, 16. This is that same really, really high-end mounting with those 5-point individual diamonds almost. And it's not even going to be 19, 18, 17, $1,600. We're going to start at $1,500. This is going to be crazy. And you know what? Has been a light night. Do you remember I had a zero to start auction earlier in the show? That was like 8 years ago, but it was just about an hour ago. And we did an auction at zero. And we only had, what, 3 bidders, I think, in the entire auction. That was it. So it's a really good time. And look how low we started. And it's only going to be a $10 increment. We'll do that as well to make it even easier for you to jump in so that if you're not first, you still have a good chance to jump in and get a value. So how about it? Let's try it. $1,500 to start, $10 increments only. Top of the hour's almost here. We got 15 minutes till that arrives. Still have the big Tanzanite here. And this is what we're going to do. $1,500. Huge individual diamonds. I know we're not used to that. We like to go really heavyweight on our diamonds, but it's kind of nice sometimes to see bigger individual stones and then, you know, leave it a little bit more simple and classic as a result. Okay. I can't pay you to take stuff. It's not legal. So let's go zero to start, $100 increments. Sell it. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be good. For you at home, somebody take the mic. I'm going to go home. And no, I can't go home. That takes me like an hour. I'll go in the parking lot. Can I bid? Andy, can I bid if I go in the parking lot? Like if I leave the premises, if I leave the actual building, can I go bid? Because I know what morganite costs. I bought a designer one, Christian Dior. Okay, Christian Dior came up with a fine jewelry line. It was a pear-shaped morganite. So this is really hitting home at the moment. I spent a lot of money in the secondary market. It came out in 2004. Their bags, just so you know, they're bags. They're handbags that are this big, cost like $7,000. So you can imagine what happens when they do fine jewelry. And they have a pear-shaped morganite that they did in their launch collection of fine jewelry. I have no open. Skip it. Forget it. I can't do this, guys. I can't do it. Take it away. Stop, stop, stop. I can't do it. Take it away. I can't do this. I can't live through another auction like this. What? No, no personal calls allowed, no cell phones. Don't call family members. This is not happening. Yes, no, don't sell Kobe. No, we can't do that. Kobe's not up for auction. Now, Peanut might be, but not Kobe. Kobe's a nice dog. What? What? Oh, they don't like the point up? Oh, I'm sorry. Is there some kind of like demonic implication when you have the point going the upward direction? Because every single time I do it always upright and what? No. You're going to scare everybody away. We got $1,000, guys. We got 1,000. What? He was first though. But he was first. You're telling me we had two people at 1,000? Oh, I like this. See, they understand. We got $1,000, but we're looking for more. We have $1,000 because we had two bidders, but Will was first. So he's going to have, do we have 11? Thank you. $1,100 we have. So Andy, is that the direction they want to see the, okay. So gosh, I'm sorry. I'll make the vow to you now. I'm going to put every pear shape that ever and ever and ever pointing away from the hand. That is truly the preference. So I don't know. I always thought it just upright the other way. But again, I'll just try them all in this way. We have $1,200. Thank you. We have $1,200, and we only have two bidders, by the way. So it's a really light auction participation. And so this is it, guys, $1,200. And we're looking for more because obviously, well, you know, we didn't get an open. We're trying here. We got a couple of people thinking about it. There's a savings here. That is the prettiest morganite that we see. Remember, it's the sister to aqua and emerald. So can you imagine for a second if we had a 510 aqua or a 510 emerald? Like this is the family it belongs to. Well, a 510 emerald I don't have. A 510 Sierra Santa Maria, that also you know would be about 6,500. This one's the rarer of the three. So think about it when you watch the show. What do you see the most of? Emeralds, aquas, or morganites? There are very, very few morganites here. So this is obviously that super rare. And again, it's all about quality. There's a lot of morganite that's out there that is light, 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 light. So wait, what's going on? You guys are going on the show? Hold on. What's going on? We got operators going back and forth on bidding without me? You can't do that. You got to tell me where you're at. Now, don't tell me that was the original open if you want to go 15. Think about that. So we're at 1,200 over here. You've got a caller verifying over there. Let me give it a final 2 minutes. Okay, we'll still give it 2 minutes for anybody else to participate. What, Will? What? Who do you have there at 12? Are you at 12? Okay, who is it? Where's she calling from tonight? Like, oh, okay, that's the state. LA state, that's Louisiana, exactly. Yeah, so wonderful. So we had 1,200. You said LA and Beverly, and I was thinking like Hills, you know, I was thinking, because that's where that belongs, right? Yeah, Beverly Hills. No, she's not in Beverly Hills, but she gonna look like it. Where we paid $9.50 for gas, you know, a gallon, not a tank, like that, you know, like when the bad parts of town in LA, like right here near work, $7.50. You go to Beverly Hills, $9.50. Like things are expensive there, right? And I know that's where some great jewelry stores are, and they have good morganites. Not this color, not this color, not this saturation, not beautiful big individual princess cuts. We're at 1,200. Do we have more? You want to go 15? You want to go 15 or 13 or 14 or 15? What do we have? We're in last call. All right, you got it? 15? No? I'm just kidding. Sold. Let's move it out. That's gone. Congrats on that one. Next up, we're going to show you, I do have a Padparadscha, FYI. It's a carat 34. And what else? We've got a really big diamond. It's a huge diamond, a carat 40. Wait a minute, carat 40 diamond. And then are we all waiting for the yellow diamond? All right, we'll do it. Yellow diamond time. I'm not even waiting until the top of the hour because so many of you pass out on me at the top of the hour. So we're just going to do it now. So we're going to do a yellow diamond deal. I've been talking about this all night. Here's the thing. I host a lot of these shows Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday are in the evenings where it gets kind of late for some of you that are, because, it's like we're West Coast, so we're early birds out here. But some of you are on the other parts of the country. It gets kind of late. So usually sometimes when there's a really, really big deal, sometimes we want to wait till the weekends when we're here during the daytime hours, when the sun is out and everybody's awake, right? I got to tell you, I looked at this ring today. And I saw it was in the show, and I know the ring well because I've had it on the air for $29,999 before. And it was only a couple weeks ago when it debuted because it's a newer mounting. And I immediately said, you know what, I think we should wait till the weekend to do that. And then I took a better look and a better look And this $30,000 ring has crashed in price. The diamond market, now I didn't spend my day reading the news, but I don't think the diamond market crashed. And I know the Argon mine didn't reopen, right? So I think that we're just going to look at a Thursday night value. And we've been seeing them for an hour and 52 minutes so far. Nothing that I've had yet is going to compare to this because this is the highest value. Now, I did have a pink diamond earlier that was a 1 carat 09. That was brought down to what, $34,000. We're going to go to a yellow diamond here, one of its counterparts, one of its compadres, one of its colleagues in the diamond world, if you will. And we're going to stay in that natural fancy lane, but we're going to show you a 2 carat. Again, there was a carat 09 pink, 34,000. We're going to show you a 2 carat with diamonds galore around it. It's a 2 carat 01, it's a VS. Now, what I'm trying, because I know we're in this weird part of the year where it's like we're getting all geared up, and while people are concerned with putting cobwebs up in the house and skeletons out front, we're thinking about Halloween upcoming, we know that suddenly, before we know it, it's suddenly the bustle of the holiday shopping season. You're getting ready for the end of the year, and suddenly everybody's tuned in watching for those jewelry buys for gifting or for yourself to wear to every event you have, and you want to have your new fabulous yellow diamond. This is the problem. Just an FYI, because I feel like it's my obligation as a shopper, I would want to know if something is no longer going to be here. We have searched and searched the world for more yellow diamonds, pinks and brown diamonds as well. We went to we traveled 16 hours on a plane to go to the biggest jewelry trade show, which was 2 weeks ago. Didn't come back with a single diamond in a natural color. So this is critical. We were hoping to replenish our inventory a bit to get ready for the holiday season. If you might want a 2 carat 01 for collectability, for gifting for yourself, or for reselling, yes, I said it, reselling, this is the one you need to get because it's that pristine 201. It's an oval, which looks a lot bigger visually than all the other cuts do, and it's a VS stone, and it's in a beautiful mounting. But none of that matters if it's $30,000. What matters is that why I'm bringing it out on a very quiet Thursday is because I am bringing it to a value that I'm going to be honest with you guys, I can't do this any other day. I can't. We're not here to set a new standard of yellow diamond pricing for here or for the world over. This is just happening tonight. There is a blowout. Now, the response to this was incredible when it was $30,000. And let me give you a refresher on the item number. It's 112-1536. It's our 201 VS yellow diamond oval. It follows by a beautiful 31-point yellow diamond halo. They're all big individual rounds. And then beyond that is 118 in white diamonds. So you put it all together. That's actually, I've done the math for you, $350. It's pretty easy, actually. $350 is your total diamond weight here. 3.5 carats of natural. Oh, by the way, every diamond in it is a VS clarity grading, including the yellows, including the 201. And with no new ones to replenish our stock, this is probably likely the last one you'll see of a 201 size. We have a 251. I showed it to you about 24 hours ago. It has pink diamonds on the side, no white diamonds. We have a 3 carat odd cut. It's a 301. It's just a non-traditional cut. They're here. They're the only two that are larger than this one you're looking at. A lot of you want to be in that 2 carat size, but $29,999 when it was last on the air, when it debuted, because it's a brand new mounting, did not do the trick. And a lot of you said, wait a minute, you called a day later, a week later, and asked if we could do a little better. I'm going to tell you something. We don't take offers. We had some offers. We politely declined those offers. But we had offers of $25,000. We had offers to do a little bit better. Some of you were negotiating. Here's the deal. We brought it back out tonight to treat our Thursday night gals and guys to a very special opportunity where it is not going to be $30,000, and better yet, it's going a lot lower than those offers we receive. And that's to make sure that it gets a home tonight. Not on Saturday or Sunday when we have fights over it, but tonight. Tonight. And remember that you still have, because last time I was at a high-end jewelry store, you don't have the opportunity to just get it, see what you think for a while, like a day, a 2 week, 2 weeks, and then send it or give it back. This is where you do. So for those of you that are looking at it as you understand it's a bigger purchase, it's a collectible piece, and maybe you're new to the world of yellow diamonds and you're not entirely sure. Some people even go as far to say, I'm not even sure how it's going to look on me. I want to see how it looks with my wardrobe and on my hand and the size and the style and the design and the color. That's what you get to do. with the full flexibility and freedom to send it on back. If you don't absolutely, like if this doesn't make you over the moon excited, send it on back. But here's the thing. You can't get an opportunity like this. I've had a number, I've lost track at this point. I've had a lot of 2-carat yellow diamonds, relatively speaking. Probably like 15 of them in doing this for a while. I got to tell you, there's been never a value like this. Take advantage of it tonight. See what it's all about. Get it at home. We're only doing this because it is a Thursday night, and we have to combat a lighter audience night with really special opportunities so that we still can move jewelry, because the airtime is the same no matter what, right? So we know it's a lighter audience than, let's say, our daytime weekend shows. So we give you these values. It's a tip, okay? Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. We give you these really big savings, and we know you loved it because we had so many of you asking about it, talking about it, wanting to negotiate. Here's your chance to get it. It's not going to be $29,000. It's not $20,000, which gives us at least a $5,000 savings off of, I know, one of the offers we had. And it's not going to be 20, it's not 19,000. And here's what's really nuts about this, because when I started the show a couple hours ago, I was pretty excited about this opportunity to actually say $99.99. But that's not it either. I would implore you to dial in right away, because when it's gone, it's gone. And you know, sometimes they'll say, oh, let me go to the back and see if there's something similar. No, there is nothing similar. This is it. This is your chance to pick it up right now. It is the moment. It's not even $9,999. That is where 3.5 carats in diamonds should stop. Watch this on the hand. See if this might work for you. We did have a carat 09 pink diamond earlier, $34,000 for a carat 09. This is double the size. It's a natural yellow. It's brilliant, brilliant. I mean, we're talking VS all the way, every last diamond in it, and you don't have to pay $99.99. Come on in. This has not happened. This is a $30,000, not retail, not wholesale, TVON ring. It's a $30,000. There aren't a lot of rings we do for $30,000, but that should tell you about the quality, tell you about the luxe nature of that center stone alone, which is where most of your value is. It is not $99. Come on in. We have a couple of people already thinking about and talking about it. I hope those are the folks that have been thinking about it from, the first presentation weeks ago. I hope you're ready, because this is going to make you very, very happy. And I even threw it out there earlier, whether you're a collector, whether you're a gifter, whether you want to just treat yourself to something amazing that you're going to wear every day and love every day that you do. I got to tell you, I threw out the word reseller. You might be a reseller. This would be the smartest buy you could make if you're a reseller in the biz. If you're a wholesaler, a reseller, or a diamond dealer, or a site holder, you're buying this, because you know you can't buy it. Welcome to the show at the top of the hour. Glad you're with us. This is our TV on Thursday night. We are live with you, and we could not be more thrilled. You have come to hit the point of the show where there's a jackpot waiting to happen here, but you don't need to be 1 in 10 bazillion. You've got a chance with maybe 1 in 10 to take advantage of this tonight. And it's not $10,000 to get a $30,000 TVON ring. That is our 3rd largest yellow diamond we have. It is spectacular. It is bright. It is glistening and gleaming and glowing and all the things. But it's not going to be $99.99. And I'm going to be, guys, really, 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 truly excited for you here. But I'm worried about the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th callers, because it's not going to last. And this is one of those outstanding stunners. And we have an hour left in the show, and honestly, I would have no problem spending the entire hour. It's never going to last. It's never going to last. It's not even going to be $99.99 or $8,999. I've got to just tell you, my excitement with this ring stems from the fact that tonight we were going to make it $8,888 to the one caller. I'm going to do even better than that, and we are going to go lower than our lowest right here, right now, so somebody can try it. And if you've got the ability to keep that for a holiday or an anniversary or a birthday, fantastic. Or you just want to take it out of that box, rip that box open with excitement, put it on your hand, and start living. Start enjoying it from moment one. Do it. Just treat yourself, because this is that kind of value. Doesn't happen 2 times in a lifetime. This is it. It's not even $88.88. That's my lowest. That's what we're supposed to do. That's what got me excited to bring it to you on this Thursday night, and wow, each and every one of you with a really dazzling value. Remember, 3.5 carats total in diamonds. We have a lot of diamond retailers out there that do realize, and I know you know this, but you go into a retail store and you walk in, and if you saw 3.5 carats of ugly, dirty, cloudy, included, hazy, basic diamonds, Do you know that you'd easily spend over $8,888 for 3.5 carats of those diamonds? Little, ugly, white diamonds. Yeah, I said it. You know what I'm talking about. The I1s, the I2s, the I3s. I1, I2, I3 is not where you want to be. And 3.5 carats in dime a dozen, easy to get, throw them in a ring, put it together, and yep, everyone's getting 88.88 for that. We're giving you 3.5 carats with a 2-carat center and all this buildup on the sides. And yet it's not going to be even 88.88. I don't know if we aren't even thinking about it, but this is the time to dial in if you are, because what is obviously 88.88, which is the value of a lifetime for yellow diamonds, I'm not leaving it there, because I kind of had that feeling after now 2 hours and 2 minutes of Thursday, maybe that wouldn't do it. On any other given day, that's going to be the one that everyone's fighting over and wanting and begging for. You got a chance here to grab it. You got to be the first caller. We do have a couple of people on the phone lines. They are vacillating a bit. They're thinking about it. It's what we call verifying. They're thinking about it really seriously. And before we just say sold, I'm going to give you a better value. I'm giving you a better value than 88.88. It is a moment to remember. It is a moment to commemorate by picking up the phone, dialing in, and saying, send that ring to me and see what it's all about. It's not even 8,080, like guys, 88.88, fabulous. We're going to do 86, 85, 84, 83, 82. I've never done this before in a 2-carat of this stature. It's an oval, which does look bigger. The yellow diamonds immediately around it make it look a lot bigger. So that's in the setting style. It's so creatively and beautifully done. And 3.5 carats total. That is huge. And it's not even 82 or 81.99 or $8,099. This is the moment. And I know this ring was $30,000 all of 2 weeks ago when it debuted. Newest design we have for our big yellow diamonds, 3rd largest in our entire inventory, and you do not pay $8,000. Try it. If you want to put it on 2 cards, to split it up, break up the payments, do it. Try it. Get it however you can, because the value happens truly once in a lifetime. And I'm going to tell you right now, we're not even doing $8,000. This is a first caller opportunity. I'm giving it 60 seconds, and it's $7,999 to that first caller that makes it theirs. And remember, all of that is set in 18-karat solid yellow and white gold. So huge opportunity. $79.99 gets it to you. Try it. It's unbelievable value. I have just taken another basically $900 off the price for you, just to make sure it goes tonight. And we're not saving it. We're not waiting. I definitely don't want to bring it back at $30,000. Let's just make it $79.99. Save you a bundle. When have you saved $23,000 or rather $22,000 on something? That is a lot of savings on one piece of jewelry. And our $30,000 price is a fraction of what you would pay to build it in wholesale. And I mean that, because I'm in the wholesale world all the time. So you don't get that kind of value anywhere else. 60 seconds on that one, please. We can't spend a lot of time on it, because obviously there's a loss on the ring. You know that. If you think we can make it for $79.99, oh, I wish we could. I wish we could do that. We'd bring a lot more yellow diamonds to you if we could. But that's not possible. So $79.99 gets it to you. 45 seconds. We are verifying. I told you there were a couple of people on the lines thinking about it. So this is not a time to sit back and go, I'll wait. Just come on in and get it. Come on in and take it. Try it. Like I said, you've got a money-back guarantee. That's hugely important. You don't make a lot of fine jewelry purchases where you have that option. So that's really, really crucial here. So if you're a little bit, if it's new to you, the concept of shopping a really, really high-end couture level jewelry on TV, then, you know, feel comfortable. You have that really important safety net for you that we provide, so that, you know, this is not the typical experience. Most jewelry that's been sold on TV for the 30 years or so it's been going on is a lot of plastic and a lot of, you know, we call it demi-fine now. It's a nice way to say costume jewelry, or, you know, there's a lot of, you know, sterling out there. That's all great. It's good. There's something for everybody, but we really are that couture level. But just again, with bringing it to you, convenience of shopping from home, getting it delivered right to your doorstep, that's luxury. So $79.99, only one. Let's see who's got it. There's also going to be some platinum pieces. We have an opal. I've got a really, really fabulous value in some platinum with a freeform opal, very large piece. We'll show that to you. If anybody's interested, we do have a carat 40 in another diamond, but it goes to that champagne category. Let's show it real quick. If anybody would like, because we've already had a pink diamond, we had a carat 09 pink. Now we've had our 201 yellow, and now, wow, that's a really intense champagne with pink diamonds and white diamonds, and that's a carat 40. Not far off from what we just saw. This is 112-1775. Let's make this one simple and easy. I don't know what we're going to do here. Carat 40 radiant, that's a special cut. VS, yes it is. 29 points in the pink diamonds and 75 points in the white diamonds, and there it all is. And there's only one yet again, stays as is in the rose and the white gold. Well, let's try this. 244 is your total weight here. Kind of a similar size to what we just saw in the yellow. And I'm going to show it to you here on the hand so you can see. That's always important, I think, is to see how that is going to translate. Because I know if you've shopped for jewelry elsewhere on TV, sometimes you get it home and go, oh, that wasn't what I was expecting. It's really looked big on TV when it was on my 80-inch TV screen at home. And then, oh, you're trying to look for it in the box. Where'd that little thing go? Where is it? There's a big ring. So again, another big size for you. And not going to be this $89.99 price. Well, I'll tell you why that won't work. Because I just had a 201 yellow for $79.99. So this being a little bit smaller by 61 points, and granted, it's giving you the upgrade in the pink diamonds and white diamonds as well. We're going to make it a lot better than 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, 5,000. Now we're talking $49.99. It's not. First caller situation, it's going to be only $3,999. That's it, $39.99 for a carat 40, all natural. But this is that really deeper color. A lot of times when we see these deeper colors, they'll be referred to as a cognac. I'm going to be a little strict here, as I always am with the diamond colors. It's a really nice saturated champagne. So there are different levels of color. There are light browns. There are more intense browns. I need to see a little bit more. I mean, it's bordering on cognac, but I'd like to see a little red to call it a cognac. This is really got that. You see, it's a deep, almost like, it's a really very intense, I'm going to call it like a cola color, if you will. Cola, C-O-L-A, pop. I grew up calling it pop. Not soda, but pop. That's my Midwestern parents' roots there, I think. So, pop. But it's like a cola color. Now I don't call it anything because I just drink water. But, that's the color, right? That intensity. But not too much so. And yet pink diamonds and white diamonds with it. Just wanted to show it to you. $39.99 here if you'd like it. Any questions on anything we can recap from the previous 2 hours and 9 minutes? We'll be happy to bring it out if there's something you're thinking about. Big opal, anybody? There's a, ooh, look at that. Wow. That is an opal that covers the ring. Look at that opal. My goodness, $575. Oh yeah, this is coming out next. Knew it. This looks a lot like the one you were everyone was fighting over yesterday. Similar kind of ribbon-like diamond mounting around it in platinum. We'll show that next. That's going to be coming up, so you may want to just get a little jump start. What's amazing to me is I'm just feeling the chain. The chain itself has a great weight and feel to it. That's platinum for you, because even the chain, which is going to come with it, is also done in platinum. So is that the gal that made an offer of $25,000 once upon a time? Because you can't make an offer at what I just did. I'll be honest with you guys, I just told you we cannot take offers. I'm giving you, I don't know if we've met, but I'm giving you the, Will just had to tell somebody, I feel bad right now. Will, I'm just overhearing what he's saying. Will just had to tell somebody that we're already under cost on the yellow diamond because we just had somebody call in and she just made an offer on the yellow diamond. I can't take offers, guys, because what I do is a little different. So we kind of changed our format about a year or so ago, where again, we're not putting any real margins in. So this is my concept. So I'm a shopper. I love to shop. I'm a shopper. I consider myself a pro shopper, but I got to tell you, I just want the best price. I don't want any games. I don't want any silliness. I want to give you guys the best prices. That's how I shop. And if you build a lot in to your jewelry, then sometimes you can, have some wiggle room. I'm a believer in giving you the best prices. And I take that to an extreme. I admit, I take that to an extreme. But Will, who was that, by the way? I just want to shout them out. I can't take offers, and I'm sorry, because I just work a little differently. I give you the rock bottom, and we did literally have to just tell somebody we went under cost on the yellow diamond. So again, value is value, straight up. what can I tell you? We give you those values. So if that's how you like to shop, I appreciate you and are glad that you get to, experience shopping in that way, because there's a lot of markups in fine jewelry. That's the world we live in. That's why jewelry costs so much. It is a lot of markups in the world of fine jewelry out there that you pay. It's why designers can get away with sterling silver designs that are $50,000 because they put their name in it. And people like to shop the name. I do too. I have no problem with that. I love a good designer name. But I got to tell you, when it comes to jewelry, it does not matter. What matters is quality. And I would rather you get more quality for no designer name than designer name with no quality. So that's what I like to do. So again, we offer that. Let's take a look though at this really fabulous ring, and then I'm going to just go ahead and bring out this pendant. So again, can't do all that, can't, take all those offers and that kind of thing. But here we go, guys. So I took it below cost. So we really, guys, I'm not just saying that. That's for real. So take advantage of these values when they're here, because you won't regret it. I know you won't, and you're going to see, if we see yellow diamonds at 2 carat, which again, I don't have any new ones as of right now. We're obviously working round the clock because we have jewelry shows where we have to have 100, 200 items a day to show you. So we're obviously still trying. But I'm going to tell you right now, no more yellow diamonds of that size. You are looking at it. So let me just tell you about this really cool platinum piece we have. This is a chain, first of all, that I hold a lot of chains every day, and this chain feels really substantial. And that's because it's a platinum box link chain. And it doesn't even really matter because we're throwing it in for free. But I just want to let you know, as someone who holds a lot of jewelry every day, I am so impressed by the feel of the chain by itself. Look at this pendant. Now, I'm obviously going to have a north-south setting to this. I'm holding it to you just so we can give you a close-up look at it. It's going to be 112-2063. It is a remarkable value. I'm going to start there. It's really, 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 really good. So we also do have here this really special freeform. It's very similar to an oval, but it's again, you see how it's not exact. So it's what we call a freeform. It is a 575 in the carat weight, but it's all set in platinum. That's a diamond scrolling. It almost reminds me of a cameo or a Victorian picture frame that you'd see on the wall of a castle in England that's been sitting there with the ancestor in the middle, and she's dressed to the nines, and it's just the most precious thing, right? This is a precious opal. And then the diamonds have 31 points in diamonds. That's great. This chain is thrown in, and I'm going to tell you, you're going to love this chain. Look at that. It puddles. It's a box link chain. It's got a spring ring closure, 18 inches in length, and I know that doesn't look like much. You will be astounded when you feel it in your hand. And that's what it has to be so it can match platinum with platinum chain together. Chain is free. It's not going to be, though, this is a one of a kind, and I got to tell you, with 45 minutes now left, gosh, I thought we had 50. We have 45 minutes left. So we don't have a lot of time. And do we have anybody thinking about it? Because it was the platinum ring that was here in the opal that was a, what, 2 carat, 20 something? That was $6,000. Well, this is even more because it's a much bigger stone. But I just think at $79.99, it might struggle to find its home here, and it's not lacking for color. Look at this. Now, that is a double-sided stone. Look at that. Go ahead. You put it on backwards, no one's ever going to know. No one's ever going to know. If you put that, have you ever done that? I've done that before. You put on a necklace and it's backwards all day. Sometimes that doesn't look that good. That doesn't matter. That could be put on backwards and everyone's going to compliment your opal all day. But that's the back side. That's the front side. Let's show it to you on the hand because it is not small. This is a large piece, only in the platinum, stays that way, and make sure you wait to see it on the neckline because you're going to see it in a much better light here. And I'm going to do a really cool value, and I wish I had 100 of them, but we only have one. You know how opals work, 1.5 inches top to bottom. Wait to see it. You know, we've been seeing this all night. When you go in the darker light, which we do in this neckline shot, which I'll jump on over. Look at that. Ooh, now you see the goodness of the opal there. And this is still not regular light. I mean, I'm still standing in a TV studio. I'm just standing where I stand as opposed to where the jewelry is. And look at that color. Can you imagine against a brighter color? It doesn't matter. And now we're really seeing what we didn't see up close because different lights present different colors. Now it looks more blues and more purples, and then you see the greens, the yellows, the oranges, the reds. It's stunning. And we have one. Do we have anybody thinking about it? It's gonna go. It's not $79.99. I'll remind you, we still have the ring here as well. Let's go back to the wheel, close up, and show you what it's all about, and let's let the fight ensue. It's $2,499 just to make sure it goes. Yes? Oh, good. Who got it? Congratulations. Oh, thank you. Our beautiful round Tanzanite pendant with the big yellow diamonds from earlier is just sold. We are going to have a couple recaps here as we proceed tonight. So if you did tune in a little late, it's Thursday, I understand. I would not be watching me either tonight. But now football's over, right? So, you know, I got to tell you, if you joined us a little late and you missed the last couple hours, we'll recap the fabulous pieces that are still here. And that's going to be a good one at $24.99. So let's give it a quick 60 seconds and we'll see who's got it. And again, platinum chain included. That is what a value. And obviously, there's going to be a lot of people fighting over this one. I don't think it's going to last the 60-second clock, but just want to give you an opportunity here. And then we're going to show a very large 17-karat Asher cut blue wing. That's coming up. I do have a platinum if you like gold, not platinum, but like yellow gold. I've got another freeform opal actually, which is going to be very intense blues and mostly blues and greens. So I'm going to show that to you. $24.99. Will let me know if you're getting it or we can release it over here. So a lot of pieces from earlier going. Last hour, of course, that's what happens. Thank you. That is sold. Now I've got one other option here. It's 11222064 and we'll start up close on this one. And this is going to be your, now it's got platinum as well, but it's mostly 18-karat yellow. Oh, wow. Okay. This designer, I got to find out, honestly, I haven't asked this designer, I've asked a lot of questions this designer. I need to find out where they source their opals. And you know what I guarantee you they're going to tell me? They're going to tell me that these are like old world stones because there is nothing that's been coming out of the Australian mine looking like this. Nothing recently. This is wild. And it's platinum. You see that? It's right that texture where the diamonds are, right between the opal and the yellow gold on the outside, but mostly 18 karat. And you can tell it's 18 karat because that rich color. This is another black opal, just heavy on the blues and greens. How about this chain? Wow. Sparkle, diamond cut, heavy Rolo link chain. 18 karat gold as well, 18 inches. And it's I'm going to show you, it's got a little end cap there and it's got the little slider. Yay, that means adjustable. So 18 and a little heart end cap charm. I love that too, feeling the love. So you can adjust it, 18-inch max, take it in as short as you want. Here's what we're gonna do. Platinum and 18K, 278 is the size. I know you're waiting on that opal. It's freeform as well, very similar to the last one. 278, 31 points in diamonds. The diamond weight is what, identical? Yeah, that was our last diamond weight. So they packed in the diamonds still. I'm gonna show it to you, same way here. We'll show it on the hand, then on the neckline. I can't believe this chain is free. And by the way, this chain is gonna come right off and gonna work with other things. Look at that diamond cutting. That's not a basic chain, guys. This is not a thin little basic. This is heavy, special, really well done. Look at that sparkle on this chain. You can take it off and wear this with everything. Honestly, we're gonna get you a price that a lot of people would have to pay for the chain alone. Here's the length of it. Let me get my ruler here and show you that it is also, it's right at 1.5 inches. That was like our last one there. So 1.5 inches top to bottom, including the bail. There are a few diamonds in the bail. Let's get you ready for the value. Take it onto the neckline and show you more of that beautiful color you have there with the blues and the greens. That's a rock star. I love that it looks like, seriously, like it's battery powered. Look at the flashes. I'm barely moving it. And look at how it's winking colors. It goes from cobalt bright blues to bright, stunning greens. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna love this so much. You're gonna love it, but it's affordable. And look at that chain. I can't stop looking at the chain. That's a really, really deluxe high-end chain. You ready to see it back up close? Because I know we're gearing up for a big value. Taking a look at it this way, up close and personal. And it's not gonna be, oh my goodness. This is not even close to $49.99 original price. It's right here, guys. I'm not making this up. Look at that. There's the piece. There it is. Started at 72, went to 49. Special treat, 40 minutes left. Let's make it a really special $1,999 deal. That's my last opal pendant of the night. So there it is, last call. And mostly your 18K. So if you're into that richness of yellow gold, I know I am, that's a really beautiful look and it suits the stone really well, right? I think they did such a good job in that last one. I think the platinum was the right choice. In this one, given the colors you have, I think that yellow gold is such a good choice. Even there's a little texture that's very cool, done to the outskirts there. I love that too. And you see they did put diamonds in the bail. So you don't lose the flash when you've got your bail there. It's still giving you a few diamonds in the bail, and then they are set. That is platinum between your bezel set for the opal and the outskirts where that texture is done in the gold. There is some diamond weight as well. And thank you so much. So we'll see who's got it. $19.99, and that'll be that on our big, mostly 18K yellow gold setting for our Lightning Ridge. And look at that stone. Wow, there's that. See, now you get a little more movement. You really see those electric blues. Cobalt electricity right there. You thinking about it? $19.99. And then we should bring out the 17 karat Asher. Just as long as she doesn't start texting us on our personal phones, right? Like, that's just freaked me out. I don't know what's going on. $19.99. All right, let's do it. Let's move on. Got a lot to show you here still. The Henge Spinel is here and around. We had the diamond band that we're going to do. I can't believe this is here, though. My goodness. All right, we'll keep on going. By the way, Will, who was shopping the opal before this? Can I say thank you? Was it Miss K? Yes, but just keeping it a little more anonymous. Yeah, Miss K, thank you. Remind me who got that Tanzanite? Never mind, she's on the phone. All right, so it was David. Thanks, David, so much. I missed the name, so thanks, David. He was shopping the Tanzanite pendant from earlier. And now we'll see who's shopping this one. All right, then I'm going to show you the Asher. Let's get into the big Asher. Yes. Oh, really? Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Angelina. Oh, my goodness, I haven't heard her name in a while. How's she been? You got a chance to catch up with her a little bit? Oh, it's always lovely to hear from her. Thank you so much. Thank you, Angelina. Appreciate you shopping. I didn't know that. Thank you. All right, so we have a diamond band coming up. I do have a big Asher, so let's get that. Big Asher cut, 7880. 111 7880. And whoa, it's heavy. Look at that. It's actually, they always do this. It's a princess cut, not an Asher. I know it might look that way from the outside, but it's not. This is so special. Let me give it a little polish here. It's I'll try it on while I'm at it here, while I've got it in my hand. It's 18 karat solid. This is the only princess cut blue wing block tea we have, and there are reds coming through that you are not seeing on TV because I'm looking at it in real life and then a monitor, and you're not seeing everything. And this one's, sorry, it's a big size. I'm sorry, it's a 7, it's way too big. But here's what we're gonna do for you. It's got a very large trillion on each side, so the 3-stone classic. Tons of red flash. Trust me when I tell you, you don't always see them on TV, but they're there because I'm looking at it in real life. It is also a 16 karat 98 museum reserve blue wing block tea. This is more important though, is the cut. This is the difference. If you're going, well, it looks like an Asher, so what's the difference? Let's give a little lesson there. Remember, Asher cutting has step faceting throughout the internal, and then it has those notched corners. The princess cut's a little different. Remember, we've seen, actually, I've got princess cut white diamonds here coming up. They are a complete 90-degree cornered angle. So you've got, or let me rephrase it, 90-degree angled corner. And I know that's something you can't appreciate right now because of where the prongs are, but it is also, again, an internal faceting that's very brilliant. So instead of step faceting where you get a lot of parallel facets and giving a gleam of light, this is a little more brilliant, almost like what a round brilliant. There's a similarity to a princess and a round brilliant in their internal structure and the beautiful cutting. So here's what we have for you. It's a one only, and I know it's a big one. It's 17 carats. It has 34 points among just 2. Did I call them? Let's see. Let's look. They're not trillions, so my apologies. It is that tapered. It's different, okay? This is not really it's kind of falling between several categories here. It's not a trapezoid. This is what we call a modified cut. So it's like a trillion trapezoid mix, okay? So it's got a little point to it. It's really got about 5 sides, it looks like, and then you've got that really special gleam. So that's really pretty, just to kind of let the Tanzanite be the star here, and yet give it something on the sides that happen to be, that something is really, really important. White diamonds there. So you've got a piece overall that's just a collectible, right? And that doesn't mean don't wear it. It just means that $24,999 is where it started, and we're taking it a lot lower than that for you. So a huge moment here right now. First caller can take it, will take it, but it's also not going to be $25,000. We only have about 35 minutes left in our broadcast, so it's a good time to get requests in if you have any of those. If there's something we can recap for you, we'll be recapping the few items that we have available from the first 2 hours quickly, so we'll do that shortly, but this is the wild one here. Got to take advantage of it. One only, lowest price we've ever seen and ever will see, so it's rock bottom, and it's no longer, wow, $12,500 is half off, real good. $99.99 is like the lowest we see in Museum Reserve at all. Then we go to $8,000, $7,000, $69.99, fabulous. We're going lower than that. It's going to go in a hurry. Call me quickly. The big pieces are going here at the end of the night. Obviously, that's what happens because sometimes we need a little time to think about it and process it, right? Yes. Which one? The yellow gold one? Yes. Congratulations. The opal pendant that we just sold. And then also we have, again, this, I'm going to go ahead and recap the Padparadscha we had too that was GI certified because that's really good. But this one's got to go first, and $69.99 is not what you pay. It's one only. It's fabulous, and it's $5,999. And where does that take us? On a 17 karat. Wow, that's impressive, isn't it? And it's the only princess cut we have. Do you realize that's $350 a carat? With big old diamonds, those are 17 pointers on each side. Whoa. And we're at $350, and it's 18 karat gold, and it's white gold only, so it's got to stay. The only thing we need to know is what ring size is going to perfect it for you. $59.99 for a 17 karat. That is like $352, I think it is. Well, let me get the exact, because we might as well get down to the nitty gritty exact, like dollars and cents here. $59.99, 16 karat, 98, $353. That's $353 a carat. I think that's the second best per carat price we've ever had on a Tanzanite. Like not tonight, not this month, not this year, all time. And yet it's on the one and only princess cut we have. So again, to reiterate, this is so important. I can't believe this just happened. And I'm standing up here all the time, offering you really good blue wings. This one has come down to what I think is it the second or third best? My goodness, I've lost track. But there are very few stones that go under $400 a carat. This has gone far under. And then at that point, when you're under $400 a carat, you're splitting hairs really, because everything is a value. $400 a carat, $370 a carat, $380 a carat. Those are like, that's as good as it gets. And you know, isn't it sad? Does anybody else feel this way? Do you ever look and flip up and down the channels, like still on TV? Like right now, there's probably somebody selling Tanzanite and it doesn't even resemble this color. It doesn't have any blues. It's just a lavender. And don't get me wrong, they're pretty, but that is not quality. That's not high quality. And you know that by now. This is why you've heard me say it 100 billion times. Best of, TVON exclusive, nobody else has better. There's Block D, then there's Blue Wing Block D. Blue Wing Block D, the latter is only here. It is our exclusive. It's super important. You got to take it, especially when this is not $380 or $370 or $360 or $355 a carat. It's down to $353.29. I mean, I'm getting real exact. $353 a carat on a, oh, that's not a 3 carat or 5 or 10. It's a 17 carat, and it's not any other cut. We have nothing else in the entire collection, not even a 5 carat or a 1 carat that's a princess cut. This is it. A 17 carat, only example like it. How does that happen? That's value. That's value. And that is end of the night. Let's get it a home value. $59.99. Who's got it? Oh, from earlier. Thank you so much. What did I end up doing on that? Oh, yeah, that was the auction gone bad. Congratulations. So a lot of pieces going from earlier. I think a lot of people are catching up with our evening here. Don't forget there was still a platinum and opal ring that would actually be beautiful with the pendant that somebody just got. Did she see? I wonder if Miss Kay saw that ring, Will, because she got that pendant, right? Did she see? Oh, it was too big, but she saw it? Okay, just want to make sure because it'd be a beautiful match to that pendant that she got. Also, we have that triple zircon ring. I better flash that. And the Padparadscha. That'll be the third time tonight that I show the Padparadscha, and hopefully, as the adage goes, third time is a charm. Let's hope. So coming up, listen, I know things are going after the fact and all, but and I know it's not inexpensive. This isn't like the change you find lying in the sofa cushions. Like I get that, $59.99. But when it gets down to $353 a carat, which I think is my second best value I've ever had, and we've calculated I've sold over 6,500 pieces of Blue Wing Block D. I've been here 7 years, coming up in a month. 7 years here. I'm approaching that 7-year anniversary. And yet we only had Blue Wings since 2018 and beyond. So it's only been about 5 years. There's been a lot of Blue Wings. So to be able to stand here and say, here's our second best per carat price ever on a huge specialty cut, that's important. All right, so I've said my piece. Let me show you one more time this beautiful Padparadscha sapphire, GIA certified, and it's more platinum for you, so that's 18 karat. Moving aside, here's the Padparadscha cushion cut, the perfect blend. So I know everyone's got their own, preference. Sometimes you can get a perfect blend and have a light pastel color because it's a light golden. Think morganite getting together with like a light, let's think like morganite like in the pinky hue. No, think about morganite in that golden blush tone mixed with a light sapphire, like a light pink. That's what sometimes Padparadscha's look like. They'd be the more pastel variety, and they can still be a 50-50 split, which is great, but they might be more pastel. My personal preference is to see this really saturated, still 50-50, pink and orange. That's got to happen. That's what's required to be called Padparadscha, which, by the way, means lotus blossom in Sri Lanka. That is, we all know that by now, right? If that ever comes up on trivial whatever, pick a trivia game, you're going to be good to go. Lotus blossom. But this is the look of it. This is a GI cert. We hardly ever see these for colored stones. Here is, it's basic. It's, the carat weight, the size, the comments they leave to me. And then here we have cushion, brilliant cut, step cut, transparent, orange pink, natural corundum, Padparadscha. We know the origin is Sri Lanka, and it's got heat treatment like pretty much every stone in the world. So doesn't negate anything. It doesn't reduce the value. It's rare Padparadscha. More importantly, it's the 50-50 split, because most Padparadschas you see are misidentified, and they're called that because you can get more money when it's a Padparadscha, but they're mostly pinks, right? Most Padparadschas you've ever seen are pretty much pink sapphires, and somebody is irresponsibly calling it a Padparadscha when it's not. This is that pink-orange blend, 50-50 together, mixed to perfection by Mama Nature, and it's got 85 points in diamonds, and it's set in platinum, and we're sizing it for you, and it's under, well, you remember it started at $79.99, and I took a number of discounts down, and there it is with the diamonds continuing down the sides. Beautiful platform, setting that up high. Here's what it looks like, though. Ooh, I love it. There is what it looks like on the hand for you, so you can really see how that size gauges. It's $2,999. $29.99. And guess how much you're paying for this? It's free of charge. You get the GIA cert with it for free. You get the platinum setting and the diamonds, which the GIA cert is not discussing. This is about Padparadscha sapphire, a carat 06, ideal saturation, luxury saturation color. That's everything you want right there. That's what you want it to be. That ideal mix, 50-50. It's not a 60-40. It's not a 70-30, 80s or 20s. That's all fine and well. This is 50-50 split. So let's see who's got it at $29.99. Third time seeing it tonight. Just briefly recapping so you can get a hold of that one and see what it's all about. Rare to see a Padparadscha for that price of any kind, and that's our really ideal GIA certified stone. And then we've got a triple zircon. I'm going to go ahead and recap because this one is sold. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Here we go with the piece from earlier as well, and this is going to be item number 1119153. Take a look, and I'm going to reverse it. I like it this way. It's a golden zircon, very yellowy golden, and then you've got a blue zircon pair and a pink zircon oval, and we're thrilled to bring it to you, and thank you so much. Don't forget that Tanzanite, the nearly 17 karat princess cut, is still here. I would name it too. I mean, I'm just inspired. I like to personify really important gems. Have you noticed? I mean, they're your gems, right? So once you get it at home, you think about maybe naming it Princess fill in the blank, because it's a rare princess. You don't see many of those. I think we've had two other than that big 17 karat. So that one, just so the record, is still here if you want the 17 karat blue wing that we brought down to $59.99. Our Padparadscha is gone, and now we've got a 556 collection of zircons that is going to give you the pink and the blue and the golden, and somehow they're just working. They're synchronized and harmonizing, and you can really just feel like, I got a special ring. Nobody else is going to have anything quite like it, and we love to see it. And it's got 60 points in VS diamonds, basically a halo and then some. You've got the halo around each stone and then a big diamond in the middle, bezel set, white gold or yellow or rose. So you can totally change the feel and the look. all by telling us what you want to do, telling us what kind of gold color is your preference. But it looks sensational on the hand. It's an entire collection. I do feel it's artistic. I feel it's so creatively done. It does look like a piece that was sketched out, you know, by inspiration you drew from your stones, and yet came to life by working with a really world-class jeweler who set it all up, and it cost you a fortune, but you love it because it's only yours, right? That's a fun look to get in a ring like this. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and then I'll reverse it so you can see it the other way, because obviously that's going to be also for you to choose. How do you like to see it? Do you want that round up front and then your oval and pear shape on the bottom, or a quick switcheroo to have more of, like, I don't know, it always reminds me, it feels like a bouquet. Feels like a bouquet. A beautiful, you know, like sometimes bouquets, and I'll take any flower anybody wants to give me. I don't care if it's one picked from a garden, a wildflower from a field, or if it's a beautiful bouquet of all red roses, or if it's a bunch of colors together, whatever it is, right? But this just feels like you put three incredible Mother Nature's best here together. I love how they come together as a little bunch there. And then you've got that split shank to really properly support it. And it's down to $888. So it's like practically free to get a really beautiful combination of stones together that also very different colors, but they work, right? They just work. And who was shopping with you, Andy? William. Thank you, William. Where are we sending that beautiful sapphire? New York. Thanks, William, in New York. Thank you. All right. So there's our triple zircon action for you. Here's what it looks like one more time close up. And that is going to be $888 for a scholar. You don't have to leave it in the white gold, so even better bonus there. How about princess cuts in a diamond band? We've got a double row. Looks like you stacked a couple of bands together without having to do that. And then I'm going to see if there's anything else we can recap. Princess cut, 17 karat still here. Probably not going to be here in 20 minutes when the show concludes. I'll just shout out Carolyn one more time, just in case Carolyn M is out there. Did bring out some gorgeous yellow diamond drop earrings. So Carolyn, if you're with me, let me know. We do have them for you. And then we're going to show you, speaking of earrings, if anybody wants to steal my earrings, they're not mine. They're yours. They can be yours. Also have that 109 pink diamond. So just a little heads up. Brought this out earlier tonight at a brand new discount. This is a we mean business. Holidays are coming. Maybe you want to get something done. And this is it. This is the 109 pink diamond that's GI certified as well. But it's so much more than just a 109 pink diamond that's all natural. It was 1114880. It goes back a ways. We've had it for a while. It has never been this price, though, until tonight. And about 2 hours ago, it came down to a brand new low, and it is astoundingly low. And I know there's a lot of you been considering. We had one 102 go out last week. That was incredible. We have a 102 as well that's still in existence. My preference is this one by far in what we have left. And that's because it's the big size, it's the stunning clarity, it's GIA certified. They give you the color, the clarity exactly. We added the 159 in the bridge in VS Diamonds with it, so you are getting 2 carats and 68 total weight, which is really impressive. And it's a stunning, stunning, stunning ring that you can still wear every day. It's got that beautiful secure setting with the bezel and the prongs together for the pink. That is a really saturated pink. You know, you'd think with the big size, sometimes always got to give with diamonds. I don't care if you're shopping white diamonds or a fancy color, something's got to give. Unless your budget is limitless, unless your budget is you have none, you have to, it's like a push and pull, give and take when it comes to diamonds. And I always say, because I help a lot of family and friends get engaged, and meaning I don't give them any ideas on how to do it, but I will supply them with all the information they need to get the right ring. And what's always the first thing besides the education of the basics in diamond shopping is, you know, do you want to go even real at this point? There's so many faux diamonds out there. There's so many lab-grown, man-made. It's really tough. I talked to a gal the other day. She was a shopper here, and she said, I went into my favorite retailer where I used to shop before I discovered TVON, and I couldn't even find a natural diamond in this really well-known chain. And it's so true. There's just so much lab-grown in the diamond world. It's just taking over, really. And I get it. You can still, you know, it's just a personal preference thing. But if you do want from the earth, generally, if you're shopping here, you're probably somebody who is appreciating, respecting the from the earth Mother Nature made stones, whether they be colored diamonds, or colored stones. That's what we're providing here. So this is not even an enhanced pink diamond. It's all natural. It's natural color. I'm going to show you the cert because the cert actually documents the actual exact clarity. It documents the exact color. And I'm going to show it to you here because it's important that you get all the information. That's why having a cert is so, I would say, mandatory when you're shopping a diamond of this level. Here's what the cert looks like. 5.6 by 8.1, 1 carat 09. This could very well be the very last time you see this ring on the ear, because when you see this and discover this price tag and this drop, you're probably going to, a collector's taking it. 109, very light pink. I will tell you, most of the pink diamonds I've had that are certified say the word faint, F-A-I-N-T. Not as in you might faint when you get it at home because of this value you got. That's always a possibility. Be sitting down and well hydrated when you open that box, because it's going to take your breath away. But that's not here. You don't see that word faint. It's got a great saturation level. It's natural. It's a VS2. It's got your proportion mapped out. It's got no fluorescence. It's a GIA inscribed, cert numbers inscribed on the interior of the diamond. You've got the map of inclusions front and back on the stone. You've got your color scale. You've got your clarity scale. This is everything you need to know, and that makes appraising, insuring, all that's going to be a breeze when you have the GIA documentation that you get with it for free, and you're getting a carat 59 in diamonds to go with it, and it's not going to be $79,999. Did start at $184, by the way. I don't think I even touched on that for the initial presentation tonight. It started at $184,778, came down and lived at $79,999 for a long time. And now we've got a better value, and I mean, how about best? B-E-S-T, best. Best value possible, lowest price possible. If you're here to collect, you are on the right day, because this is where you're getting the value of a lifetime on our largest. It is our largest. I only have one after this. It's over 1 carat. It's a carat 02. Does not have nearly the color saturation or clarity. This is the one to get. It's not 70, 60, 50, or 40,000. It's not even $39,999. This is your chance to pick it up. We will help you to, again, a lot of people ask this because we don't exactly have, it's not costume jewelry. So we help you. We do help you and facilitate if you need help to pay a little bit over time, or actually, again, if you want to just split it up and break it apart in 2 credit cards, we can help you do that, because we know it's a significant purchase. But it's also not $35,000 for a 109 natural VS2. And do you know how remarkable that is? I have had very few 1 carat white diamonds here in my history here that have been VS2 white diamonds. And white diamonds are no problem. I mean, just to give you an idea, because I know white diamonds are kind of, we're trained to think that white diamonds are really, 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 really expensive. And they are when you start to get into really good qualities. But they don't hold a candle to a color like this that are getting elevating. And white diamonds do this too. White diamonds go up in value all the time. They've been doing that for as long as we've been loving them in jewelry. They always do. But nothing is elevating in price tag like the world of fancies, like the world of natural pinks or yellows or brown diamonds or green diamonds or chameleons, or the list goes on. This is your chance to pick it up. It's not even $35,000. Try it. Again, you still have a money-back guarantee, even on a piece of this. I think it's where it becomes even more important. These are the pieces where it's the most important to have a money-back guarantee. You got to have that. You get it here. It's not going to be $35,000. It's not even $34,000. This is down to $33,999 for one collector. And this is the piece to own. The largest we have, the pure pink that it is, the fabulous VS2 that is so remarkable to get in a size like this, and that is your price. And if you need a little time to pay for it, if you want to split it up on multiple payment methods, we will help you do that. We are here to, we certainly, that's our middle name. We facilitate owning fine, high-end, gorgeous collectible jewelry by making the prices what they are and the values they are. But we also, when that piece comes along, and if it is still a little more than your average piece, as this is, we will help you to get it home, okay? So try it out. If you're thinking about it, again, money back guarantee. We'll help you figure out a way to, you know, make that doable, make it plausible, but $33,999, don't see that every day. So huge opportunity there, one only. And we're about to wrap this show up in 14 minutes. So we'd love your requests if you have any. Anything else we can show you, recap, give you another look at, any questions you have on this incredible pink diamond that is all natural. It's our largest. I don't have anything else that's going to be 109 or more. This is it. And we have no new ones because remember, we came back from Hong Kong with nothing. Nothing in yellows, nothing in brown, nothing in pink, nothing in blues, nothing in nothing. That's it. Otherwise, trust me, you would already be seeing them on the show, being unveiled every day. So we've been hanging out a little bit in the museum here tonight. And I want to end on a really, really special opportunity. Speaking of diamonds, we have a 71-point chameleon diamond. We're going to stay in the museum for another couple minutes, and then we'll close it for the night. And we'll reopen it on Saturday. But here's what I'm going to show you. This, to me, is perfection, or pear-fection. It's a pear-shaped chameleon, color-changing diamond. And out of all the chameleons I've had, we've never had one with this really important yellow diamond material added to it. It's also, every chameleon we have is GIA certified, so that's not going to surprise anybody. 111-8086. That is one of the most beautiful starting colors. And yeah, starting because it's a color-changing diamond. And when it heats up around the environment for this diamond, the color is going to change. And so imagine the yellow diamonds you have on the sides. Imagine that center green, which is all natural, transforming before your eyes into a color that's more golden yellow like what you see beside it. That's what this stone does. It's a huge 71-pointer. It also happens to have 34 points in the yellow diamonds and another 27 points in the white diamonds to complete the halo, sitting on top of a wide band of gold. It also happens to be finished on the inside. We're going to show that to you and get ready for a value. 71 points is huge. Chameleon color changing diamond. Pretty special. Here's the cert that goes with it. It is a pear shape. I love the green color you're getting here. I always have my preferences, we all do. This is such a beautiful, rich color. I don't love all green diamonds, but this one's so rich, but not too dark, right? Pear modified brilliant, it's a 4.6 by 6.8. It is 71 points. They have fancy, dark, gray, green, yellow. You're always going to see multiple colors listed, and it does say the word fancy, my favorite F word, when it comes to diamonds, right? Because it's important that not all certs say that. You've got natural color, SI1, and don't worry, that's going to be the most conservative SI1 grading because I can't find inclusions here. What's going on? Why isn't that a higher grading in the clarity? I have no idea. Look at the clean. Clean front, clean back. What's going on there? So take that for what it's worth, guys. It's an SI1, but that's you're probably going, they forgot to map out the inclusions there because I don't see anything. And then it's got the strong yellow fluorescence, a little comment section here on what chameleon is, how it changes, how it adjusts. Heat. Heat's the key. Temperature as it heats up. Like a hot car. We had a hot day today. It was almost 100 degrees here in Los Angeles today. Would have been a perfect day to have this stone change right before your eyes. And then you've got, look at this, color grading, clarity grading. Those are the charts. So here we go. Huge value, huge reduction in price. Let me try it on. But first, before I do, I'm going to show you the inside and how it's finished. And you've got our little TVON insignia logo there on either side of the inside. The rest is solid. All the way through. It's got a great finishing, so it glides onto the hand. That is just one of the most attractive combinations with the green and the yellows together. And remember, it's not just a green diamond. If it were, that'd be fabulous, but it's more than a green diamond. It changes color. So remember that. You're looking at it now and going, oh, look, it's a green diamond. It's so much more rare than a green diamond, and those are rare on their own. This is not going to be $14,999. Everything deserves a home. Pieces can't remain in our vault for the rest of time. So what have I done? I've made you a huge value. We put together an end of show special. We're not asking $14,000. I can't do it. I can't even do $99.99. Anybody thinking about it so far? It's a very large chameleon. I think there's only one, and it's the carat 50. So it's that really big one that's going to be like $50,000. This is our largest up to that point then. Here's what I'll do instead of $99, $89, $79, $99, even $69.99, slashing right through that. This is our last 10 minutes of our Thursday. This is time to make those decisions. Let us send out whatever you like. See it at home. Get it in person. See what this is all about. It's not even $69. $59.99. Tell you what, I got the blowout of all chameleon blowouts. This is the one to try, and I love the wearability, and please don't be shy about wearing it. Wear it every day. They're diamonds. You can't hurt them. You cannot hurt them. Wear it, live in it. It's kind of got that signet feel to the band. It's got that really beautiful perch of 3 important diamonds, and then the white diamonds are as well. And it's not $55. It's not even $5,000. I'm blowing it out for $49.99. What a collector's show this has been. What a show, right? And most of our collector's pieces are gone, but the pink diamond 109 is here. The chameleon's verifying right now. Do not wait, because you know there's going to be a lot of people thinking about that chameleon. And let me come in even closer on that stone so you can really check it out and see what it's all about and get a look at that beautiful, what starts as green but goes to golden. It's like a deep yellow orange color. together as far as what it turns to when you get that under a little bit hotter temperature. When you bring the heat. Will, you thinking about this one at $49.99? It's awesome. And again, try it and see what it's all about. I know we can't show you because I only got one temperature in the studio. Heck, if this studio gets over 75 degrees, those cameras, you don't know where lights turn off, right? Because they need to be cool. So, but this is one that when you experience this in person, I mean, it really is breathtaking. It's amazing how these stones, and nobody gets it totally 100% understands how they do what they do. It's still a bit of an enigma to the world's best gemologists of GIA. The best they can give you is what they wrote in that comment section of that cert. They know what it does. They don't know exactly why. What a night it's been. Collectible jewelry on display. Thank you for being with us to see it. Thank you. Every time you tune in, I hope that you can walk away saying, I have seen some of the most incredible gem material I've ever seen just by turning on my TV. That's my hope. And if you want to own, wear, enjoy these in your own collection, hopefully we've made the values good enough where you can. $49.99 on that one. We're still verifying. It's one only. I know we're going to get a lot of people here at the end of the day. Maybe it's between the pink diamond and the chameleon. Now, I know there's a big stretch and a lot of real estate between the two price-wise, but honestly, we're in that same level of collectability, whichever one you choose. You cannot go wrong, whether you get the pink, the chameleon, or if you really want to just knock out some collecting, you could get them both tonight. And think about it, you would still be spending under $40,000. You would be actually, think about it, under $39,000 to get both pieces tonight. Under $39,000. Listen, I get it. A lot of you are going, I don't. Try it. Again, maybe get the two at home and then see which, never mind, you can't get the chameleon, it just sold. But the pink diamond is here. 109 pink diamond. Thank you on the chameleon. Enjoy it. I'm going to show you a couple last minute options here. We've got something really cool and affordable in an emerald. It's a round. It's Colombian. It's bright. It's glowing. Take a look at this. It's going to be our last call in the show. We have about 6.5 minutes. Thank you on the chameleon once again. Here's our fabulous round. Woo, look at that. Different color green, right? Now we're in the Colombian emerald world, and 112-1721 is your item number here. What a fabulous look that is, and obviously needs a little extra room here. So let me go ahead and work the zoom a little bit and give you a 65-point round Colombian, 80 points in diamonds as well, and a one-of-a-kind special here. It's 80 points in diamonds is a lot. And it kind of does this, I always feel like it's floral. It's kind of a floral halo combined. Looks great, doesn't it? Just gives you a nice, because you know emeralds don't often occur in really big sizes. Now, I will tell you it'll look double what it is weighing, but we wanted to dress it up. Give it a lot of diamonds, give it a big presence on the hand. We're wrapping up our show shortly here. Most of our pieces are gone. Carat 09 pink is here. And that one, I would not be surprised if we get that out the door in the next 5 minutes. So call me if you want to be that one. And we could have that right out to you. Like that would ship out tomorrow, okay? In your size, ready to enjoy. But here it is, guys. The emerald I'm going to try on because we are going to knock this out of the park with value. Save you a bundle here. Last call on the show. We only have minutes left. This is your time to dial in. Look at that stunning high clarity. Look at that. That's a really special stone. I just love seeing it glow like that. That's what you want to get in your emeralds. There's just very few have that capability. This one's working the magic right there. White, yellow, rose gold, whatever you'd like. Got a $39.99 price tag for you, but it's the end of the show. And as a thank you and show up appreciation for being all the way at the very end with us, we're going to make this a lot better value. Also, our 17 karat blue wing is here as well. And let's make this a lot easier for you. We'll blow it out for only $1,499 on our big, bold round. Always a specialty cut to get in the emerald world. Love to see that. That's happening for $14.99. Remember, you're choosing your gold colors, so whatever you'd like there. Hey, Joyce, I'm going to ask you now, who's coming up tomorrow? You are. Okay. Just figure I'd ask. I never know. I don't think you guys know half the time until like, what, last minute? When do you guys decide? Usually day before? Week before? All right. So remember, we have an online show Fridays. If you need your Friday fix, as I always say, join us online at an earlier time, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Joyce will be with you to take you through 3 hours of jewelry. That's online, so you know how to watch that. YouTube, Facebook, or our website. Back online and on TV on Saturday and Sunday mornings, Daytime, 10 a.m. Pacific time, noon Central time, 1 p.m. Eastern. So join us throughout Friday evening and Saturday and Sunday mornings. We'll be with you. A lot of great designer jewelry. You know those designer pieces that keep going really fast, and the 18K and the platinum? More of those, like a lot more, coming up this weekend. So I hope if you're enjoying those designer one-of-a-kinds, please join me for the weekend shows. I know we're going to put I'm trying to get about 30 pieces per day of brand new designer one-of-a-kinds for you on our Saturday and Sunday shows, and it looks like we're going to be able to get it. So a lot of brand new jewelry. Most of the Saturday and Sunday shows are going to be like brand new, never before seen designs. So just a heads up on that if you're already enjoying those designer pieces. I know so many of you are, because they're all going. They're all gone. So let me know on this one. Also, just a quick reminder, we have the 109, we have the 17 karat blue wing block D. Let me show those each one last time here, because those are the only two of our high-end collectibles that are remaining from the show. And this is the time to pick them up, because there are a lot of really savvy TVON shoppers out there that know, end of the night, these pieces don't stick around. There's the 109. Here's the 1698 princess cut. And that one, of course, $33,999. You see the graphics for the 109 pink diamond. This is the 1698 blue wing princess cut. The blue wing is down to $59.99. The pink diamond is under $34,000. And again, we'll help you own those. The emerald is here, but verifying. So it looks like the emerald's going to be finding its home. If you'd like that one, let us know. And this is last call. So remember, tomorrow night is online only. No TV. Don't panic if we're not on your TV. We're not on Fridays. We're here online only. 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's a little bit earlier. How lovely is that? Oh my goodness, I can only imagine. And then of course, we have our Saturday and Sunday weekend shows, 10 a.m. Remember, we shift over to the daytime, mornings on the West Coast, afternoon on the East Coast for our weekend shows. So we hope you can pop in and join us for those shows. Big, exciting lineups for you all weekend long. So we hope to see you then. 2 minutes left in the show. $33,999 for our 109 pink diamond. Extraordinary. GIA certified, VS2, absolute stunner. Now we'll give you a quick look at the graphics here if you missed it earlier. 111-7880 on the blue wing block D. And that is going to be, that's the 1698. That is the one that is down to $353 a carat, which to my recollection is the second best per carat level we've ever seen on a blue wing block D. So that's why that one is making such a big headline here tonight. And then it's got those fancy cut modified trapezoid diamonds on the sides. And that's 34 points. So you get your 17 points of individual diamonds that are larger on the sides to give it that classic 3-stone styling. And we love having it here. So let me know if you'd like either one of those. $59.99 for the Tanzanite and $33,999 for the pink diamond. And we are down to about a minute and 10 seconds. So our last call on our Thursday. Again, thank you so much for being with us and joining us and watching on this Thursday night. And thank you all so much for shopping. And congratulations to all of our collectors, because honestly, if you picked up anything tonight, you are a collector and you really got a value. So thanks again for being with me tonight. I'm Lauren Blair. It's been a wonderful, wonderful week. And I got to tell you, again, join us tomorrow night. Joyce will be here with you to take you through 3 hours, and I'll be with you on the weekend as always. So we'll have a party and we'll celebrate. And it's going to be, and this is a holiday weekend. Oh, I almost forgot. We're all off on Monday. Oh no, we're going to be here. But it's a holiday weekend. So 3 days, you lucky ducks that get 3-day weekend. So let's party. Let's party all weekend long. For those of you that get a little extra time off, how great is that? So yes, it's a holiday weekend, national holiday coming up on Monday. I love holidays, at least lighter traffic. That always just makes me happy. I'll work on holidays for the lighter traffic alone. So anyway, we'll see you guys all weekend long. Tomorrow online, Saturday, Sunday with me back on TV. We'll see you then. Good night, everybody.